What's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in to the Misbelief radio show, the Facebook Live version. We go uncensored here. I can say shit like, shit. And fuck pussy niggas.
But can I talk for
Chili
the
fuck
record?
pussy niggas.
For the record, if you're not listening to the WBOK for the last, I would say 30 minutes, the hits is coming.
Actually, yeah, man, whoever that is playing that music right now on WBOK, I'm into it.
I'm definitely...
That's Aaron Neville, the fifth or the sixth. But also there's Ray Wimley in the studio. Check him out. And my boy Devin McCoy, my new sound engineer, is in there just shadowing. You heard me? In a minute.
I will be reading your comments on Facebook Live, so if you guys want to hit us up, let me know.
Yeah, let us know. We here, we finna have a good time. We supposed to be on 2 minutes ago.
But we was...
There it is, who we love.
WBOK 12:30 a.m. where it's real talk for real times.
We finna go live, y'all. Listen on the app, on the website, on the radio dial. Check us out. We finna have fun for the next 2 hours.
I love you, Cal.
Who?
Cal Brown.
Oh, what up, Cal? I love you too, Cal. You cool as
Basso.
fuck. We was in a Don't Touch My Hair video together. We had finger waves like Missy Elliot did in the I Can't Stand the Rain video. It was nostalgic.
Welcome to the concrete jungle.
Whoa. What's happening, New Orleans? Huh? What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Misbelief radio show on WBOK 12:30 a.m. A show where millennials show off and show out, man. We sit here, we have fun, we talk about local culture, talking points, we have interviews, we all in here sexy and having a good time, man. I'm your host, DC Paul. You gonna get to know this voice. I am DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio, and mark my words, yes, Millennial Arsenio with no material on Vimeo. Yeah, I got bars. You ain't the only one raving bars.
I agree.
So, welcome to episode 7, y'all. We are still not quite in the swing of things, but of course you know things are still swinging every which way, right? So if I swing my thing to the right side, it's gonna hit somebody different. Who's it on the right side?
Oh, so this is Malik, you know what I'm saying?
Malik.
The historical delight, get everything right.
Oh,
first
thanks,
time.
Torrent. Oh,
yes.
Oh, I like how you already got you a tagline. Nice, brother. Oh, give it to me. This is my favorite brother, Malik, man, the founder of No Nola Tours and Frozen Photography.
Yeah.
What else? What else you do? You work at Studio B?
Work at Studio B. I'm a volunteer at Community Book Center.
You're just an awesome person all around, bro. Like, you're a good brother. And I'm happy to have you here on my radio show, man. Thank you so much.
Yo, I'm glad to be a co-host and to be a guest co-host because, you know, India and Bats are not there. So, you know, shout out to them. And I'm going to say...
Oh, we're gonna talk about them later.
I'm going to say, don't get nothing on you.
Don't get nothing on you. Don't get nothing on you. And if I swing my thing to my left side, who is it going to hit?
It's going to hit the one and only, the queen, the sensational... unicorn herself, Miss Oshun.
Oh, she's a unicorn, huh?
Oshun.
My spirit animal is a unicorn. I'm just...
So you got a horn? Okay, I'm gonna let it go. All right, so and then I have a new studio engineer.
So much.
You ain't like
so
that?
much.
Listen, you should know you can't set me up for any kind of nothing. I'm gonna get you. That's what you're here for. That's what I'm here for, man. So I got a new studio engineer, man. My homie is over there in the booth. Who you is? What your name is, son?
My name is Mastermind, and I'm on the track tonight, and I'm just shadowing, and it's very nice to meet everybody.
Nice.
Ah.
See, I wasn't sure if you had a stage name or on-air name, but Mastermind, we can go with that. Your mama named you Devin, I'm gonna call you Devin. I'm just gonna say that.
Let's not go with what mama name does. Let's not say what our mama name does now.
Thank you so much, Devin, for being here, my man. So, episode 7, we got a good show for you. This show, yo, is it the first show since it's been officially spring? No, the last week we was live at the Tank and the Bangas Backyard Hangout.
The first show in the studio.
Right, the first in-studio show since the spring started. So this episode is brought to you by allergies, phlegm,
Caterpillars.
and a roll of toilet paper. I ain't even got tissue paper in the studio. I have a whole roll of toilet paper. I'm blowing my nose every few minutes. So
Y'all
you don't have to do it.
Y'all
If
should
you're
have
listening,
seen him like 30 minutes ago. I mean, he just was like, I can't, it won't stop running. It won't stop running.
but talking has become my new career. So I'm just gonna talk through the allergies, through the phlegm, and you're just gonna deal with it if you're listening. It makes my voice sound sexier. That's what I heard. All right, so man, so I was thinking about something earlier today. Millennials. We're all millennials in the room, and hopefully it's a bunch of millennials listening. Millennials were born from 1992 to 2002. That means the youngest millennial is 14 years old. The oldest millennial is 35. So that means that a 14-year-old and a 35-year-old are technically in the same generation.
Wow.
Now we, I ain't gonna tell all of our age, but we are near the older millennials, right? But how much do you have in common with a 14-year-old, Oshun? Just tell me, you know any 14-year-olds?
I know, I think like one or two.
Who?
My little cousins. They are about that age range, and we have. Oh no, I love laser tag. Does that count?
Dude, I like laser tag too. So that's something
I like
we have in common with
laser
14-year-olds.
tag,
Right.
Well,
Okay, what else?
What about trap music?
True. I
I'm
like a
not
good
into
trap.
trap music. I mean, and do 14-year-olds like trap music?
Yeah.
I feel like 14-year-olds listen to the Kids Bop version of trap music, which is acceptable. It's still a hot beat and is clean lyrics.
No, these 14-year-olds rougher than I am though. Like
Yeah,
they
they
about
grown.
their
Well, I
life.
mean, you're pretty soft.
True. Charmin.
I feel like a couple 14-year-olds could whoop your ass.
Don't try me though.
So I was watching a video earlier with my co-host who's not in, Morton Bradford. Shout out to him. We're gonna talk about him in just a little bit later because I know what he's doing, why he ain't here, and I'm proud of it, man. My homie was nominated for a Big Easy Award, but we're gonna talk about that later.
Congratulations.
Yeah, for Best Actor. Yeah, and this ain't the first time. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This is the time that he needs to win it, but more on that later. So I was at his house earlier. We was watching these videos where these. It was like one of those videos where kids respond to adult things or whatever. And they were very smart kids they had on this video, and the kids were talking about Power Rangers, and these were like probably. Yeah. They probably were younger than 14, so they weren't quite millennials, but they were watching the new Power Rangers. First of all, the TV version and the new movie version, and then they showed them our Power Rangers. And they were halfway impressed.
Halfway?
Halfway impressed. Like, they recognized that the graphics were 90s graphics. Yep, they absolutely said that. Yep, some young generation whatever said that. Then when they told them that when we watched our Power Rangers, a lot of the fighting scenes were from the Japanese version of the show.
Right.
And all they reshot were the actors, the American actors that we knew. And like some of the kids thought that was cool. And some of the kids were just all up with it. It was like, why wouldn't you just record new fight scenes? I mean, it's the 90s. Like,
But do kids even watch cartoons anymore?
Well,
Like how
yeah.
we woke up on Saturday
They
morning
do.
and watch cartoons.
Well, I don't think it's quite a Saturday morning thing because kids have so many other options for watching the shows that they like nowadays. But they definitely were into Power Rangers. And when the guy told them, you know, Power Rangers is 20 years old. I was watching this when I was your age. They were surprised.
But DC, have you ever noticed that anytime, like when a person get a certain age, things reemerge, like Power Rangers, DuckTales, you know, it seems like they wait till we get money, like they know, oh, these people are working now.
Just what I was going to say. Nostalgia is profitable.
Exactly.
It's very profitable. If you can tap into people's like sense of nostalgia and what they used to be in love with, get their money. You know, but I'm just more on these Power Rangers, man. Like our Power Rangers is a lot different than their Power Rangers.
Yes.
Well, we had the Black Ranger was really the Black Ranger.
Well, listen, our Power Rangers was racist all around. Ain't gonna lie to you. That Black Ranger was so black he had to like pop block and body roll before he had to fight stance and kick somebody. That was too black for me, right? And then like the Yellow Ranger, she was Asian.
I wasn't gonna mention that.
She was all into kung fu. She was the kung fu master of the group, right? She was a gymnast. Which, okay, back then, Asians being gymnasts was a thing. But nowadays, you know, black girls got gymnastics locked in. Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, and then that Red Ranger, he was like Latino ambiguous, right? Because that was like the first three that got replaced. The black one, the yellow one, and the red one. He was like, was he Hispanic?
So he was a light-skinned Latino.
I think he was Chicano. I don't know.
I'm not.
It was just, I'm just saying, like, they replaced those three at first for a reason.
Now, DC, you have clearly you haven't said the most obvious thing about the Power Rangers.
What's the most obvious thing about the Power Rangers?
Who was the most powerful Power Ranger?
Oh, you're right, man. And you're right. I ain't even say it. It was the White Ranger.
Exactly.
And then the White Ranger was an evolution of the Green Ranger.
Was he the Green Ranger or the Red Ranger?
He was the green at first, right?
You know what? I'm gonna put on my. We gotta stay woke. The Green Ranger was a representative of money. That green.
Yeah, come on now.
See, you gotta stay woke.
Oh man, I
You
can't.
so woke.
I was
been
thinking
woke.
of that until you said that, but now I'm wide awake, son.
And who had all the money? The White Ranger.
I feel like Zordon had more money than everybody. Zordon,
I feel like
he had
Zordon
a lair.
was
He had a little
hologram.
boy servant who was running around the lair doing whatever he wanted to. Like Zordon was that dude. He was.
Listen.
I'm just saying you watched it. You saw what was happening. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
And Rita Repulsa, who she represent? Feminist. I said it.
Oh, I was gonna say Kellyanne Conway,
I don't
but
have Kellyanne Conway. I don't have a metaphor to connect her to feminism. I was just trying to fill the space.
Well, she had bad fashions.
Oh.
it was
Horrible
definitely
hair.
Kellyanne Conway. Wasn't she
wait.
Kellyanne Conway? I feel like that's who she was.
She was rocking the pigtails before Britney Spears was, so I feel like she was onto something.
And she had those reject Wiz outfits on.
Oh, she did look like don't nobody bring me no bad news.
Exactly.
She sure did when I wake up in the afternoon. She sure did.
So listen, y'all, we going on break real soon, but I want to send a shout out to my homie Morton Bats Bradford, man, and also our usual cameraman Joseph Pons. They're not here this week. I got some fill-ins, and I'm very grateful for y'all. But I'm also very much proud of my homies there in Southern Reps production of Sweet Bird of Youth. And it opened up last weekend. That's why they wasn't here with us.
I'm so excited to see it.
It's
I can't
probably playing right now.
It is.
Yep. It probably started 13 minutes ago.
At Loyola University.
At Loyola University. I'm going to see it tomorrow for the 3 o'clock matinee. I heard it's 3 hours long, but I got time.
One thing that millennials have in common is our time deficiency.
Yeah, well,
3 hours.
I'm punctual, and I got an attention span.
Oh, please don't be late with this one.
Don't be late. Don't be late.
Don't be late at all. Don't be a minute late.
By the way, Malik, we're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna break. I'm be like, son, I was tapping his wrist, like, where's Malik?
Yo, I was on time for
man.
other people's time. You know,
other people's time, creative people's time.
Creative people's time.
That's what we use. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to see Sweet Bird of Youth tomorrow at Loyola Southern Rep Theater. It's presenting it, starring my boy Martin Bats Bradford and my homie Joseph Pons got a role in that thing too. I'm excited for them boys, man. And Martin was recently nominated for a Big Easy Award. It's his third nomination. Congratulations, Martin, man. Third nomination for Best Actor. Because he'd be going in, man. I saw him, so this role that he was nominated for, Jungle Kings, I was in it. Joseph was in it. It was an all-male cast. So actually, it was stacked with some stars in that one, man. Robert Doakey, Damian Moses.
Was this the football one?
No, it wasn't the football one. This was at Anthony Bean Theater.
Okay.
Sam Malone. It was some heavy hitters in that thing, right? And Martin did the ugly cry.
The Viola Davis cry?
Ooh,
he did the lip quiver. He actually shed tears a couple nights. So granted, he's done a bunch of great work on stage. I'm not saying this is his best, but he definitely deserves some recognition just for the ugly cry. I mean, if when you stop caring about the females in the audience and you just go straight for the ugly cry, that's acting. That's what that is. That Dillard University theater is what he learned.
Yes,
okay, that lip quiver. Shout out to Ray Brazil for that one. He taught him that.
Fame costs.
Yup. Big Easy. Hear that?
All right, y'all. So we going on break. Just for 5 minutes, real quick. I stopped playing commercials on my show because the advertisers have been contacting me. If you're interested in playing your commercial here on the Misbelief Radio Show, do email me at TheMisbelief. That's TheMisbelief @gmail.com. Let's talk about getting some advertising. Until then, we just playing local music from local artists, getting some shine. Who's this?
Support your local artists.
Who's this? Who are we gonna play? Say the name real quick. Sunrise by Yahjah. All right, yo. Shout out to Yahjah, y'all. This is Sunrise by Yahjah.
That was organic like a mug. Organic like a mug.
I forgot to do it.
Okay, so we're gonna go through some of the comments that we've seen on Facebook Live.
Come on.
You can get some, yeah, be comfortable.
I was looking for no fish one other day. Yeah.
Oh, let me. This is our part-time cameraman.
Nobody was on the corner, so I was like, did they ban everyone? So is that corner still usable, or okay? Because the corner where everybody's on, like nobody was there last night.
Yeah, oh man, they was
and it was a crowd too.
Yeah,
like, it was like a lot of people downtown. Oh, man. What's that? And shout out to
Shawty.
Yeah, look at our new cameraman. Shout out to you. No, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? I'm a guest and I give you a shout out.
He's like, my name Malik, but I'm here.
Yeah. You want something misbelief on?
We do have a lot of things in common with the 14-year-olds. Kel made a good point. Snapchat. I feel like snapping.
You got
snapping it up.
A radio, that song you want to play on the radio. Yeah, if it's on YouTube. I can find it now. Make it. What is it?
Rise, Grind, and Shine.
Rise, Grind, and Shine.
You ready, Ray?
Yeah.
Like a freestyle kick.
It's gone.
You about to get in it.
Yeah.
Ray, can you tell me, how do you feel about the rap game?
What up, Sean? You getting some cookies, son? Man, Sean Allen, my homie here. Let me take the camera so I can talk about you real quick, man. So he got me on Facebook this morning. He posted something about how he was happy he was having a child. I'm a clown. I'm a fool. I forgot it was April Fool's, right? He got me. I sent him a whole congratulations text message thinking he was serious. Because him and his gal been together how long?
10 years.
I heard, like, a long ass time, son. So, yeah, when are y'all gonna have a child, bro? Like, what you waiting on? Like, what? Are you impotent? Huh? You fertile? You fertile?
Man. We ain't no rush.
Okay.
That's right.
That was man.
We into travel.
That was a good answer, man. Oh, shit.
That's all right, bro.
I'm going back to.
We ready? Here you go, Sean. Back to me.
Yeah, so like if I do like you want me to call you? Yeah? Yeah? Alright, okay. Just give me a heads up. Why would you do that to me?
I'm sorry, go back to it. I'm sorry. That was my bad. If you're listening, I'm not supposed to be pressing buttons. We're gonna start it over. So, song is downloaded by Ray. Can we move to this folder? This folder? Yeah. It should be on this one, right?
Now I've been all over the world, man. I done seen a lot of faces, man, a lot of women.
I fucked up. That's why I don't press buttons.
What's crazy?
You gotta make mistakes to be great.
No matter how many I meet, still ain't nothing like a New Orleans girl.
Yeah. We still live?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to give a shout out and a happy belated birthday to PJ Morton. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest singers in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? That's a song, if you're listening to it on the radio, New Orleans Girl. Check it out. What you guys say, Oshun? That's your...
Well, since my birthday is Thursday, I feel like this song is for me. And I love PJ Morton too. And I love the fact that Mr. PJ is very versatile. Like, he goes from the church house to Maroon 5 show and then back to the church house and then go give us a little New Orleans Girl mix. I'm appreciative. Music is my thing. I love it. But that's true. Think about it, though. New Orleans Girls.
It melts you like some sugar.
There is nothing like a New Orleans girl. We are phenomenal.
It's called New Orleans Girl of PG Morton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you need to wish him a happy belated birthday online.
Okay, do that.
Okay, yeah, I put it on the local stuff.
No.
Y'all can't even hear it. It's that PJ Morton New Orleans Girl. I love this song.
That's why y'all
You live,
should be-
baby.
Right.
Yep. Did y'all already tell the Facebook Live who it was?
No, we
didn't.
Y'all didn't know?
We just started talking about that
road,
rap.
man. If y'all ain't never seen this boy, this man, my apologies, this young king, on the corner of Frenchman and what that is, outside of Pauline Connection.
It's by that dog.
It's
I think it's Charter Street. Charter Street.
Whatever. Freshman Charters on a Friday.
Hitting them with the
him and
bars.
the Harbinger Project.
Throwing out words and hitting them
Bruh.
with bars.
I'll be sharing videos on my Facebook of him because I think the dude's so talented, positive, so full of joy. When you meet a black man, and like he ain't gotta say much. He's just like, and it's the joy of the Lord. Cause you a devout. Well, you got the joy of God in your heart at all. I don't want to say you devout, but like I've seen videos where you talk about that, man. I'm not sure. I don't know. That's why I don't want to label you that. That's why I'm like, I don't know. Is he a devotional? Either way, man, like it just, I just get joy every time I talk to you. And like, hey, why don't you? So like, that's why.
Should we
We're gonna have
introduce
some
the
fun,
contest
man.
now and then do the winner later?
We can do that, yeah. We can do that. We're gonna notice our phone number too. Listen, I ain't shit. I just started doing this.
Aaron Neville.
I'm ready when you ready, Aaron Neville.
I like you.
You like this? I told you to go hard, huh?
What's
I told you.
happening, yo? That is New Orleans Girl by PJ Morton. And I know that you heard the song, and then the song started over. That was my bad. I pressed the button over there in the booth. That's why I don't press buttons. That's why my homie Mastermind is over there pressing buttons because I don't know what I'm doing. But this is the Misbelief Radio Show here on WBOK 1230 AM. I'm your host DC Paul. The slim waist, baby face, deep voice, #1 choice for millennial talk radio in New Orleans. Yes, I said it. We're doing taglines, you guys. And who is that? If I swing this thing to my left side, like I keep on doing, who's that to my
I
left?
hate the fact that he always wants to swing his thing.
Because we in the swing of things. Come on now, what's your name?
My name is the originally talented, the one and only, the creator of creations herself. Oshun.
We're just making stuff up now, huh? We just
He
creative
mad.
creations? That's not.
He mad because I'm an Aries with
That
a
was a bit
Scorpio
much.
moon and a Gemini rising. He mad.
How do you even know that? All right, so, but on my right side, what's your name, homie?
Yo, this is Malik. Never been a freak. You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
The original Sphinx historian.
Yeah.
The Black Creole himself. You know what I'm saying?
Are you? Is that okay?
We can talk about that.
Is that not? Is that not redundant? How you gonna be a black Creole? Aren't all Creoles already black?
Well, no.
All right, you know what?
We'll
I guess we'll talk about that later.
yeah.
Because you just woke me up. Now I gotta say some things.
He got Folgers in his cup.
But in the meantime, my homie's
Like
in
your
the booth.
husband.
My homie's in the booth, and hopefully he got a tagline this time. Who you is? What your name is? It's supposed to rhyme. What are you doing? Oh man. It's laughter time. Come on now.
I can't.
Well, look, you'll go after mine when it's laughter time, Mr. Mastermind. Look, I'm not even a freestyle artist. You see how I got bars.
I know. I think it's because I guess in here and we inspired.
Yes. But before we go to the, I'm definitely inspired on the guest. I ain't gonna lie to you. But before we go to that, we're doing a contest this episode, yo. I'm giving away a free 2-liter of Misbelief Punch. To whoever call in, talk to us, give us a real good Misbelief story, and we're gonna decide if you deserve it or not. Really, but I mean, it'll get your party lit. It's good. And ask somebody about it. But in the meantime, man, we are on our interview segment of the Misbelief Radio Show.
Who do we have?
Who do we have? Man, I'm so honored to have this young man here in the studio. I see him performing so much and just give him the dap and hug. He gave me the mixtape, but I never had a chance to sit down and talk to this brother, so I'm excited.
And did you know what school he attended? He attended the great
Here we go.
Dillard University.
Here we go.
DU. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it because, Bass and India are not here, and yourself. So we just have to let you know how DU do. Because that's what we do. You know.
Okay, y'all
so,
went to HBCU. Are y'all illustrious? Did y'all matriculate?
You know,
they got on the yard.
You know, when you talk about HBCU, it's like a probate show. The illustrious.
I know, right?
The intellectual with the delightful on the side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Spit your history and your founders.
Martin is definitely watching and he's blowing up our live feed going, deep.
Shout out to you guys. Kel Brown also shout out to you, man. Shout out to the Dillard graduates because they've been helping out a lot on this show. They helped out this show be what it is. So I can't even hate, man. And I love all these guys. But I didn't know you went to D. I guess that's how you know all of them cats, man. But introduce yourself, homie. What's your name? Where you from? Who you is?
Hi, my name is Raymond Wimley. I go by Ray. That's what everybody know me. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Really?
That's the second question you asked me.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's about 6 hours north from here. And then I got here because I flipped the coin and decided which college I wanted to go to.
You better flip that coin.
And it happened to be DU. They accepted me, and then that's really all she wrote. And
that's not all she wrote.
No, I mean that's not all technically.
She's still writing, man.
But
This about to be a novel. You heard me? It's about to be a series. But go on.
Like I said, chapter. You got something to say?
Well, no, the future Grammy Award winner.
Well, we be getting there. He gonna show them what's gonna happen. But what else? What else, Ray? So do you have a misbelief story? You know what a misbelief is?
Nah.
It's a loquat or a Chinese plum, a japonica, Japanese plum. They call them different names depending on where you're from. But
in the hood, it's the misbelief.
Yeah.
I don't know no kumquat, Japanese. I don't do that. It's the misbelief.
You just sounded real racist. He's like, I don't do all that Asian stuff.
All that mingling.
I'm unfamiliar. It's just a fruit that grows on wild trees here in the city. And most people, or the hosts, people who come on the show, have some kind of story about like hopping the fence as a child and climbing the tree from his
Oh, something crazy that
Not crazy, but it's honestly the common theme, the nostalgic theme that connects people of our generation in New Orleans, because it's something that we saw growing up and kind of have this name for it that only we have for it, right?
Right. I think we should take them to like the A-Water Night One, you know.
I can get him a misbelief easy. I'm gonna get you one.
But it kills the experience. You gotta go.
You gotta climb the tree.
Go to Congo Square, get you one with that one. Somebody did that one already. I ain't gonna say no names. Maybe it was me. But
let me make sure I'm following this story correctly. So y'all used to jump trees to go get this fruit?
Yeah.
And
okay, that sounds similar to what we did in Arkansas. Not too different.
What kind of fruit though?
It wasn't misbelief. It was pears, oranges,
Okay.
apples, stuff like that. You know,
We'll take that, Ray. So we'll take it.
We're
y'all
definitely taking.
can take pears.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Pears is
I'm
something
making
like
sure.
it. Ray, how old are you, brother?
I'm 26 years old.
Okay, you're definitely a millennial.
Yeah, I heard what y'all talking about with the whole Power Ranger situation. Y'all was pretty accurate about that.
About the racism in the Power Rangers?
Yeah. No, I didn't know that the evolution of the White Ranger, transpired into the Green Ranger. I didn't know that. I thought
The other way around. The green turned white. Because
green
guess
turned
what?
White. Oh, okay. Okay.
Because guess what? Church, tabernacle, and mosque all in one. Green turns white. I don't have an analogy to connect it yet, but it's deep. It sounds deep. It's about colors.
And then we
It's about capitalism.
Okay, see, I knew I was going somewhere.
Y'all gonna see the movie?
No, man, I can't get over the fact that that Black Ranger had to pop lock and body roll before he threw a punch. I refuse to see the movie because of that.
But it was every time.
Every time, like. So, Ray, I see you just about. I didn't see you last night, but just about every Friday I see you out there freestyling, man. You are an amazing freestyle artist. Like I've seen you out there. You ask people to throw out a word. If they don't throw out a word, you'll mention what their shirt or their hat says, or like they're riding a bike, and it's always like you make it obvious to people that it's all off the top of the dome. How long have you been doing that?
Freestyling like that about a year and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Well,
what?
Can I
So,
answer your question?
hold on.
Here he go.
You only a year and a half?
Yeah, I'm about a
You're better than some cats I know who've been freestyling since high school.
I know. What made you get into this, Ray?
I was getting there. Come on now. Yeah,
really? You talking about just freestyle?
Yeah, just like off the dome.
The off the dome thing, the improvised thing.
To expand my show and bring people into it. Because I was at a point, I work with a collective downtown, New Thousand. It's a guy that play violin, if y'all ever see him.
Cool.
He real dope. Y'all gotta catch him. It's a dude that do like a electric keyboard, and somebody else got a beat machine. And I was in the process of trying to expand my show and bring people into it and make the experience more organic so people can have fun. And then at the same time, I was facing the fear that I have. Because, anytime you freestyle, you're very open. You're not really control over what you're saying. You don't know how it's gonna come out. Like how y'all doing the radio is just very spontaneous. So I don't know. I challenged myself to do it, and then I got comfortable in doing it, and I practiced it, and then that's where it is now. That's the development of it. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna challenge you to do it in a minute, man.
Okay.
We got some tracks. I like to challenge people, and I know that you were gonna rise to the challenge, man.
I was warned.
Yeah, I told you. Man, have your bars ready, son.
Challenge.
Have them ready. So this first track, can we play it? Let him vibe with it. Put the headphones on. Mm-hmm. That's it right there. Yep.
Oh my God.
What you got, son? You got bars, huh?
Did the beat drop? Did I?
Does it matter?
I guess it don't. I'm really trying to find my way up in this world. It's kind of silly. I don't know. We could do poetry like that. I see people that's going through it on the daily. I'm trying to find a way for my lady and my baby so we can stay consistent. I know it's hard, but sometimes they see me at a distance working, but I just keep my mind focused on the vision to keep them uplifted. I'm sick of segregation and people that's going through it. It's too much hatred. I'm just trying to spit through it and find a way where we can come together. I'm convinced that if I rise to the occasion, I can get better, and if I fall, then it's just a lesson of life. So day and night, you got to be willing to fight.
Okay, all right. You know what? I feel like that was too easy, man. I feel like all of that ambient noise and strings and whatnot already put you in a poetry mood. You knew what you was gonna do already. You knew how to attack that beat. And shout out to you, Ray. But you know what? We're gonna try you again, son. We're gonna make it a little more challenging. Play that beat.
Man, you really gotta get it. I be on a mission, I see what be going on. I be chilling for my people while I'm coming out the dome. Man, I'm feeling good, misbelief, man, I stand strong. Mic up in my hand, matter of fact, on the radio stand, this is what I'm doing, look. Come back, laser, this is what it is, come back like it's mortal. People going through it every single time, I just want to rhyme. I spit that open up minds, man, I'm sick of all this. Trying to stay consistent when I come and get them lifted, man, I'm finna make a difference. This is why I be rapping up on the corner, dog. Then we take it to the booth, guaranteed to spit the truth. I be chilling with Malik, laid back, dog. Said he never been a freak, dog, but a Greek, man, you know what it is. This is what it's about. Every single day I spit, then I can handle my biz. Do it for my kid, look, you already know. This is why I come and rap, I'm loving the flow. Vibe with the music, live, it's so soothing. Do it like that, so we off again.
All right, man. Okay. Okay. All right, Ray. You a beast. You a beast. We get it. You know what? We got one more for him because I want to challenge him. You know what?
Okay.
Can we do something very, very hard? We have some Bjork or maybe some Latoya Luckett. Okay.
Oh.
Ooh. What you got?
Day and night I had this understanding that you gotta get it. Guess that's all God's planning. Look, I'm committed while I'm standing up on this planet. I got my feet on new soil. I feel I'm outstanding. My wife told me make a transition. You gotta go and get it. Stay committed. You will see it manifest if you be driven. I still didn't understand. I took a chance and got laid off from my job. Now I feel like a year later I've arrived. No applause is needed. Used to work for validation. Left me so defeated. But I feel like it's a new season. These people seem to weaken when you confident in your material. Man, it's crazy. Man, I killed the beat. I guess you call it serial. I've been a murderer, mass many times, but not humankind. Just beasts that they give me all of the time.
Oh, Ray Wimley, man. You see what I had this boy here? Listen, this man, I hate to keep calling him a boy because he's got some respect for the young man. Okay, so Ray, you got an album out?
Yeah, I got a mixtape out called Responsibilities.
Where can people find it at?
They can find it on SoundCloud, Ray_Wimley, Wimley. Is my last name, just in case they don't know. Or you can catch me on the street and I'll pass them out, or YouTube.
You got any shows coming up? And like, aren't you doing Jazz Fest?
Yeah, I'm actually doing Jazz Fest with CoolNasty,
yeah.
3D T, and Asada Jones.
Asada Jones from Chicago, 3D T from here. What date is that?
I'm going on. It's gonna be May 5th.
May 5th?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna be there because I love CoolNasty. I like you. I like Asada Jones. Everybody like 3D
right.
man. That's gonna be dope. So listen, we finna go to break, but this next song coming up is Ray's single because he's not just a freestyle artist. This man gets in the studio, he writes, edits, records, gets it together, puts it on mixtapes. You know what? I said in one of the episodes that I wasn't going to promote mixtapes. No, I said I would.
You
promote.
would.
I said,
You
you know
said
what?
you
Because
would.
we trying to get advertisers. I'm promoting mixtapes. And you know what? Great. This mixtape, you handed me a copy of it at the Jazz Market one time. You signed it and everything. I took the liner notes out and I put it somewhere because I know that your signature is going to be worth something in a little bit. Like, and so peep out this single from Ray Wimley. It's called Rise, Grind, and Shine. And we'll be right back on the Misbelief Radio Show, WBOK 1230 AM, with your boy DC Paul and friends.
Ooh, wait, I gotta get into it.
Good job.
Man.
Mr. Ray, you got people loving on you
We're
out
gonna
there.
talk to the Facebook Live, Ray. What's
Okay.
going on? What they want to know?
Brandon Harris said, Lil Rock, hold it down, Raymond.
Yeah, man, I got some
Down.
tattoos on my back of Lil Rock. I got family
Okay.
in love.
Okay.
Okay, we have also a shout out from Toby
Toby.
Corbino.
Oh yeah, that's my cousin, man.
Said love from the Quells family.
Yeah, that's the cousin.
Mhm.
That's
All right.
Shout out to the family. That's what's up.
Family, we love him.
Not much love, appreciate it for watching.
These people out here are loving you.
Yeah, man, you got to love the dude. I said it before, man. Joy. Like, you're just a joyful dude. You know, like, I don't even want to curse when I'm in your presence. I just,
Right.
I don't like to
What's the
curse.
next step?
We have this thing on
You
our
want-
show that we love to celebrate Black boy joy, Black men joy, and I feel like that's what he is. I feel like, and everybody knows I love music, and I fan out.
I'm going to step outside, but make sure you talk about the baby. He had a baby recently.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Yeah,
Oh,
talk
so I
about
just
your
want
baby.
to
If you want to. You ain't got to. It's your personal business.
You are like the light will always attract darkness as well as light. Right. So always be careful of the people that comes to energy because as light,
Correct.
it's going to attract darkness and light. So and sometimes darkness comes in the appearance of light. So always trust your
And that's
energy.
a shadow.
Yeah, exactly. You trust your energy, and if something tells you something's not right, it ain't right. It's just those little, like that little feel like, oh, they saying this, oh yeah, I can do this, I can do that. And you looking at them like, nah, something ain't right. Trust that. Because you always remember light will attract light and dark.
Mm-hmm.
Because some people get that mixed up when they, because when you're talented, it draws people. And if you get it draws everything. So everybody who say they good ain't no good.
But you got it. You
You
got
got it.
something in there, like you got it. You got it. I don't want you to ever stop like rapping. I don't want you to ever stop. And even if you gotta keep putting your pen to the pad and you ghostwrite, you got something. You do it. Do it.
Hey, you met PJ?
No, I haven't.
Actually, I just talked to him for his birthday. I want y'all to meet. I think y'all should meet. I really think you should talk to PJ.
Yeah,
So he's been traveling. I know he's been on tour, I think, with Maroon 5
Yeah.
lately. But when the next time he's in town, I definitely want y'all to meet. I think you should definitely meet PJ. Because he knows more about the music than I know. So yeah, I think you should meet.
Like what?
Oh, I'm sorry. We neglecting our
our
lives.
Facebook
We
Live.
can just, yeah, because
We
you know.
get so much. We get caught up in conversation amongst ourselves a lot of the time, and you guys see us, and we just talking like normal everyday life. But I'm watching everybody
Yeah.
comment.
And I hope that Joseph get a chance to see this. I want to give a shout out to Joseph.
Yeah, he's watching.
You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. You know what I'm saying?
He
Straight up. He holds it down. So I'm mad that he's not here. No disrespect to you. But yeah, that's a shout out to
He's
Joseph.
watching.
You know
Joe's
what I'm
watching.
saying?
He gave each one of us a personal shout out. Actually, everybody.
Oh, this is CoolNasty.
Yeah.
I love this song. And the dude, I hate to call him the white dude, but
I
the
know.
dude with the Ben. Oh man, he be rocking it. Man, dude and CoolNasty, man. They was lit. Oh, I'm sorry. They was doing their thing
Yeah.
at Rockaway thing after they show with Vegas.
You can say they was lit. We just ain't lit.
No, I don't know if they was lit or not. I'm saying they was doing their thing.
They like a Rockaway?
When they didn't, actually I need to talk to you about that too, something else, because you trying to do some different stuff. But after they performed with Vegas and Marry, they came over,
And you know what else I want to
yeah.
tell you? Sometimes people, you are blessed to be put in situations where people know people who are genuinely good people.
Right.
And you might have just been put in a situation where people know people who are genuinely good people.
I find that a lot in New Orleans, man.
Red line.
Yeah.
I've been knowing this a lot.
It's what I think, though.
Yeah. But I've been
Been on
knowing
this
this
for a while, though.
Yeah.
Is your wife from New Orleans?
Yeah.
Ooh, so you got your New Orleans
You
girl.
ain't leaving.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
ain't leaving. You look, you're not going nowhere.
Well, she want to see something different. It's funny because me and Sean was outside talking about just exposing ourselves to different things. She want to go like to a different city because she been here her whole life.
Yeah.
I haven't though. I'm in love with the culture, the people, the music.
You know what?
It's crazy.
Maybe she do need to see something different to really appreciate it. Because sometimes, I lived in Houston for a while, and sometimes you'll forget how special and all things, especially if you grew up here and you never left, you really wouldn't know how special New Orleans is. Like, Mardi Gras and Freshman, you wouldn't even understand because you just think it's the normal. When you go there in another city and you're like, hey, can't walk out with that drink, or hey, you be like,
Right. Oh, you gotta go home at 12:30.
Yeah.
What you mean I gotta go home?
Yeah. Or you get that, you're in a club and like in Texas it's like last call for alcohol. Like
We just started.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you really gotta experience that in order to really appreciate what New Orleans provides. So I mean, but yeah, okay, y'all do your thing. We giving out all this man personal business on Facebook Live. What can we talk about? A lot of stuff going on in the city, yo. We're gonna talk about it a little bit later. But a lot of stuff going on in the city. Too many damn festivals.
I know y'all can't hear it. Wait, that was somebody was gonna talk about that Madania.
We talk about CoolNasty's.
Yeah.
Optimistic.
Yeah.
Just talk about Black Boy Joy. It's a Black Boy Joy song,
Yeah.
baby.
Black Boy Jar.
Yes,
You know what?
it is
You know what? DC.
Happiness.
Don't nobody still idea DC.
Don't say it on the
I know. Yeah, can you whisper?
Done.
All do.
Done.
Yes.
Done.
Yes. Ray gonna be in.
We bringing it to the city. New shit.
Yes, it's gonna
I feel
die.
bad saying shit around with Ray, but I mean,
Why?
So Ray, are you Muslim? Are you Jehovah's Witness? 7 Day Adventist? Like,
you don't have to answer that.
I'm just saying, cause I'm my dog. I ain't know, but he seemed like he's a very spiritual kid.
Yeah, he's very spiritual, and leave it at that.
Okay,
I feel
Ray,
the
we gonna
joy
talk.
of God.
I don't know you drank.
By
but
any name
we
coming
gonna
out
talk.
of you, man.
We gonna talk.
God, Allah, Jehovah, whatever you might call it, man.
Like, yeah.
Ho-Hoba.
Like,
You don't know when to stop.
Ho-Hoba's witness. You might just
Jared.
be one of them. You might just be one of them.
I want to do a segment of
Yo, welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show here on WBOK 1230 AM. I'm your host,
Crazy.
DC Paul, and we are having so much fun here in the studio, man. We having laughs. That was just Optimistic by CoolNasty, originally by the Sounds of Blackness, but like that's a Black Boy Joy song, man.
As long as you keep your.
hey,
Come on, you can win.
yeah.
You can win. And you know who's winning? My boy Ray Wimley. Are you over there? You playing the keys on the Ray?
I'm playing the table. It feel like the keys though.
The air keys?
Yeah, we're gonna call it the air keys.
We'll take that. We'll take it, man. We'll take it. Like I said, I'm your host, DC Paul. I ran out of taglines. The Earthworm Gem of New Orleans radio. That's the best I got. But you know Earthworm Gem. Earthworm Gem was slim.
I'm gonna Google it for you.
I forget. You know Earthworm Gem?
Nah.
Oh, you know Earthworm Jim?
Yeah.
Okay, people told me I looked like Earthworm Jim in high school, and it made me a better person. So, but when I swang this earthworm thing over to my right
No,
side,
I'm about to say no, sir.
to my right side first. Listen, we're in the swinging thing, so it's not sexual. It's just the things are swinging. So who's on the right side?
Just stop swinging stuff. Yo, this is Malik on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Sphinxtorian, No Nola Tours, Frozen Photography. You can catch me trying to pop up and snap with Casey pop up and snap up.
Hey, it's your tagline.
What you want to do?
Yeah, so your favorite cultural curator.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, nice, man.
Yes.
Thank you, Malik, for being here. Now, if I stroke it to the left, since I can't swing it, I got to stroke it to the left this time. And who's
You must have been listening to Clarence Carter before he. Clarence Carter.
Stroke it to the right first, stroke it to the left. And what's your name is?
What's wrong with this guy
Nothing
today? He's tripping. But hi everyone, it's the yes, I'm that.
That was a good tagline.
It was.
And she didn't even say her name, so that's enough.
I did that Missy Elliott thing, you know, when she played it backwards? Duh.
Nah, I didn't know that. I really didn't know. I mean, I was young when they came out though too.
Okay, because I was at LSU.
How could you tell?
To me, I'd already been playing with like sound equipment, so it sounded like somebody playing something backwards. So really, when I mimicked, what I thought she was saying, "Ain't your name is playing again," I recorded it on Windows Recorder and played it backwards, and it sounded like put my thing down, flip it in reverse. It sounded like that. So when I said put my thing down, flip it in reverse, and played it backwards. I was like, oh, that's exactly it. I learned that back in like 03. But I was on some other stuff.
He did that through LimeWire.
Napster.
You saw how we all looked at him? The air was
all the viruses on the computer.
Mind you, I wasn't a producer or a rapper. I was just a millennial who was playing with computers, and I was like, oh, what is this? You know, so I was just playing with sound stuff. But over in the booth, playing with sound stuff, what's your name, my homie, and you better have a tagline that rhymes, or else I'm taking your black card.
I got a tagline for you, Mr. Easy Paul.
What it is?
How y'all doing, everybody? This your boy, Mastermind, always on time, and I'll never feed you a line. How about that?
But you was late.
GC is clocking.
6:37 p.m.
Our dead text said 6-ish. If 6-ish to you means 6:37, okay, you're right. You know what? You're
Take
right.
him seriously on the right side.
And DC is clocking everyone's time right now.
Oh, he will Joe Jackson
If
you in a
you don't
minute.
know me,
He will Ike Turner
Five
five.
your ass. Okay, and I ain't paying nobody, but you will get your pay doc out of nowhere. They say asshole radio. Oh, but my special guest, my interview guest, is still here in the studio, chopping it up with us. What's your name, homie?
Now I'm Ray. I ain't have no tagline. Just Ray. Ain't Lil Ray.
Well, you
Ain't
get
Young
us with
Ray.
them bars. You ain't need no
Right.
tag.
I need for a tagline.
Oh, you don't have a tagline. You just, and yours is
That's so
better
much
than
pressure.
everybody's.
Ray,
Spit it.
all day, don't play. This is what we doing. Say hey.
I could have did that. Come on,
You
right?
gotta have some more energy behind
I
it.
mean, come on, man. This is you.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, I don't know, I'm just Ray. See, me and my wife had this conversation all the time about like what your name should be. And it just keeps me in line, I guess so. Because it keeps me, you know, coming from a perspective of Ray.
So your stage name is just Ray?
Ray, yeah, that's it.
That's hard, man. What I'm gonna Google. What I gotta Google? Ray rapper, Ray Wimley.
You better watch out for the Ray Charles people. They coming for that.
Right. Right. We talked about copyright infringement on an episode about Big G.
We live,
baby.
baby.
We live.
Right.
Oh, yeah, we did, didn't we? I mean, but that's my name, though. So
Yeah.
I feel like,
You could be like Beyonce. That was her name, and couldn't nobody tell her she can't trademark it. So you're right, Ray. And you're like a ray of sunshine.
We were just
So
I let people
Yeah.
add the taglines. You know,
Yeah.
that'd be perfect. They call what they want. I'm Ray. Y'all come with the taglines. It don't matter.
Ray,
They can move
the
together.
sunshine. That's what we're gonna give him, man.
Okay.
So we still here in the Misbelief Radio Show, man. This segment is what's going on out here. It's where we talk about local news, talking points, events, whatever's happening here in the city. And usually we have my boy Madania Graves with his One Social Weekly Sound Select. He's gonna call in at about 8 o'clock. We're gonna test out our call-in features because we messed it up the last time around. We tested it out. By the way, man, 504-260-9265. Call in, holler at us. You might get you a free 2-liter of the Misbelief Punch. Yes, I said it.
It's awesome.
Frizzy.
Yes, I said it. Okay, $3,000 value. You can get it. All you gotta do is call and talk to me. It's expensive.
$3,000.
I'm making up prices. Who
Would
knows?
you put gold leaf in it?
I can't tell you what I put in.
It's that punch though.
So we're gonna start off with what's going on out. Should have been on Do Not Disturb, but this segment is what's going on out here. Oshun, what's going on out here?
What's going on out here? I'll start out with one of the leading topics in today's news. Miss LaToya Cantrell is running for mayor of New Orleans. What? That's right. A spokesman for her campaign on Friday acknowledged her website displays a message reading, "Contribute today to LaToya's campaign for mayor of New Orleans." Cantrell's name was floated around mostly for the candidacy after they had a billboard that said LaToya.
Mm-hmm.
So people were rumoring that, that's who it was for. But she publicly announced it on Friday that she's in there. There's only been 2 confirmed people running candidates, and that's Miss Cantrell and former judge Mr. Michael Bagnaris.
I would vote for her just because her name LaToya. I would love to have a mayor I could call Toya. Be like, Toya! Like just and such a black woman name, man. Absolutely.
But a lot of people, it's getting a lot of mixed emotions.
Oh, really? Like what?
As a native New Orleanian, it should be reported that
She's not from here.
She
She moved here in '90 and went to DU. Oh, we ain't gonna clap for DU all of a sudden?
Well, DU, shout out to LaToya Cantrell. I can but I can't confirm or deny that she's a graduate of Dilley University. University. I had to go into the database and check that.
Wait. This
but-
website. Okay.
But I would like to point
Maybe
out
we'll
that
save it.
Ms. Cantrell previously, when the controversy around the Confederate monuments began to get traction, originally she made a statement in support of keeping those monuments up. So there's a lot of, and some people thought she was pandering to a certain aspect of community here in New Orleans and forgetting other constituents. So
Correct.
I have some issues with Ms. Cantrell,
Okay.
but I will say congratulations. I hope she has a great campaign, and we'll see who else is going to put their
Right.
hand to be the next mayor
Well, you know,
by 300th birthday.
Prospectively, what's her name? Desiree Charbonnet, who clearly is from here with a name like Desiree Charbonnet, right?
She's a prospective candidate.
Prospective. She hadn't officially announced it yet, but it might just happen. And with a name like Desiree Charbonnet, that's brown,
Right. She-
melanin, is it not? What up, Ray?
What does constituents mean?
I know, right?
Okay.
You be using words.
So constituents are the people for election or for elected official. Those are the people who you're responsible to.
Correct.
So the people in our district, our
She-
council person will be, we're their constituents, and we're supposed to hold them responsible, and they're supposed to be doing things for our district.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's representing District B, and most of District B, I think it's like the 13th. Oh, that's a ward for people who don't know, and it's mostly in that area, from behind Xavier University all the way down to the river. So
It's very diverse. Very.
it's a very diverse area, but a lot of the minority people in that area, native New Orleanians, feel like she does not cater to their needs as a representative. And she's been boycotted several times.
Wow, I didn't
and
know.
they address her personally in meetings. If you go back and go to the city council website, they have a lot of the past meetings on there where you can physically watch it. And you will see them strictly direct their comments to her because they feel like she's not doing enough.
Man, and I misspoke earlier. She did not move here in 90 to go to Dillard.
See, look at that. Look at that. That's why I
I'm
cannot
glad-
confirm or
I'm glad
deny
you-
that.
good, good, 'cause I'm here speaking. Listen, I'm not nobody. I'm a comedian, and I say things that don't make sense all the time. But she moved here in 1990 to attend Xavier University, which is also HBCU. We're not gonna clap. We're not gonna do a chant for okay.
Well, it makes sense now that
Why
she.
she-
No,
District
no,
B.
okay. You know what? Moving on. Malik Bartholomew, what else is going on out here, brother?
Well, festival season is here.
I heard
Wow, we had 3 festivals today. We had Crab Festival at Louis Armstrong Park. There's the Delgado Festival that's going on right now.
That's
I think
a
that's
thing?
I think it may be the first year. They
Is
should
that the first-
Delgado Festival. Book Ray Wimley, please. Thank you. So there's Delgado Festival, and then they had, of course, the standby most noted festival today was the Ferret Festival.
Festival.
And I want to give a shout out to Angelica Joseph. She did a
What up, Jelly?
she just did a great job this
big-
morning.
We big jelly fans
I
over
love
here.
it, girl. We love us some jelly.
And she's actually tomorrow's So Far Nola. So Far is going to feature Jelly tomorrow in a private pop-up performances.
Where is
So-
it?
well, So Far, you have to go to So Far Nola
Yeah,
and sign up on their website, and they give you a private location because it's an intimate musical gathering. So
Wow.
if you go to So Far Nola and sign up, they do a lottery, and the people who pick get to either decline the invitation or accept.
Jelly, you better hit us up with somebody. I know you got VIP passes, and we love you. I would love to be there, Jelly, and the intimate performance. Man, Jelly goes in, bro.
Do you need a photographer, Jelly?
The question is, when is
Do you
Miss
do the MC?
Angelica is going to bless us with her presence?
I talked to her about that already. When it's time. When it's time.
When the time
When it's time,
comes.
she's gonna be here on my show. What?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
What?
No, I was just trying to see what.
What?
Okay, so any other activities?
Tomorrow is the downtown Super Sunday.
Well, maybe.
What is the maybe?
Well, the maybe is, according to the news reports, it is supposed to have a thunderstorm tomorrow.
Bad rain.
Yeah, like this Thursday rain.
That was that Pornhub and stay home and do nothing with your life type of weather on
Yeah.
Thursday. Like,
What time?
Yeah, melodies from heaven
supposed to
rain
be
down on me.
in the morning?
So right now, I know that the council is debating if they're going to parade tomorrow because of the inclement weather.
I was looking forward to banging a tambourine for the Watch Out Tulips, man. You know, that's what I look forward to every
We
season.
know
Yeah.
you love your Indians.
Engine.
Okay, so possibly downtown Super Sunday tomorrow. Stay tuned. I guess look at whatever website you look at for your news to see if it's still happening. I'm probably gonna be there anyway, man. 11:30.
Underneath the bridge. You just gonna be there.
Meeting on the Bayou, Orleans and Jeff Davis, Ansel, and the rest of the Wild Tribe of Tulas. I'm dedicated. I'm gonna be there in the rain, beating this tambourine. Okay, I don't care.
He might have to mask by himself.
He's swinging stuff and beating tambourines. No comment.
Hey.
Exactly.
Hey,
Okay,
I ain't
so-
saying nothing wrong.
My man, Mastermind. You got something that's going on out here? I don't like all this dead space. Come on now, you're supposed to be running.
I mean, the things that Mastermind was going to mention.
What you got?
I mentioned because I don't know about you guys, but I'm a seafood fan. So I was really, really looking forward to going to Crab Fest today. But unfortunately, it was my mom's birthday party. So
Unfortunately.
What type of relationship?
Shout out to your mama. Hey, Devin's mom. He didn't mean to say that. No. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, mama.
How dare you, bro?
Now, Mastermind, we
Absolutely
love our
awful.
mamas on
No,
here.
this is
Now-
all about loving mamas on this
I know,
show.
That's
shout out
my-
Miss Sherry.
no,
Shout out.
because I do everything. So
Okay, you better say her name on the radio and then send.
that's Miss Marie McCoy.
Hey, Miss Marie McCoy.
Yeah, so shout out to my mom. Her birthday was on March 31st, so we'll be celebrating today.
Okay.
Shit,
I
Harry.
definitely still want to go to Crab Fest because I'm a big fan of Dungeness crabs, snow crab, all that good stuff like that there. And of course, Super Sunday is tomorrow, but like you just finished saying, it might rain.
might not
I
happen.
hope it don't rain because I stay right in that area and I get to see everything from my front porch.
You did stay in a good area for that downtown Super Sunday.
But yeah, but we'll see. We'll see what the weather's talking about. Hopefully, the Lord blesses us with some sunny days so they can have fun out
The
there.
good Lord, huh?
And on Sunday, there's a Team Snow, which is Slam NOLA, which is the official poetry slam team open mic competition tomorrow. So they will have that, a Team Snow open mic competition, poetry slam thing. So check that out. If there's, it's going to be sometime in the afternoon, evening. So you definitely got to go check out some of them poets.
That'll be dope,
And you
man.
know,
Right.
And one more thing that's going on out here, every Wednesday at the People's Health New Orleans Jazz Market with the band CoolNasty, we got a jam session where you can, starts at 9, goes until 1 a.m. I host it, and we have some of the most talented musicians, singers, rappers, comedians, poets. They come through and they bless the mic, man, and it is the spot to be on a Wednesday night from 9 to 1. Check it out, man. We're in the corner of O.C. Haley and MLK.
I'm going to come through and do something one day.
What you gonna do?
I'm going to come and do something, man. I don't care if I just stand up there and just do the roll.
If you
I'm
rap, I rap.
I'm gonna put you up right behind Ray so they can really appreciate it.
We should start a group. If you rap, I rap, and then bars.
We finna go on break. What's my song? Who we finna play? I See You by CoolNasty. That's perfect, man. We just shout out to CoolNasty. So this is their single, available on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, wherever you download legally your music. Get I See You by my homies, CoolNasty. Here it is, y'all. Stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show on WBOK 12:30 a.m. I love you.
Shout out to Martin, you about to get on stage. Shout out to Joseph, you about to get on stage. You just put it on there. Good luck, yeah.
Good luck.
About to get on stage.
Break
Good luck, y'all.
break
Go,
break them down, man.
Yeah.
Talented young man.
Also, shout out to Miss Sherry, who is
Yo,
Martin's
DC,
mom.
Madania,
Martin not
hey,
even
you
on
said
here,
this?
Miss Sherry, show us love.
Okay.
Love
Hey,
you. It was very organic. Y'all doing a good job.
What up, what up, what up? Mastermind, day one. Y'all gonna see some more of me, don't worry.
Because Tankopa's way at the end, so I don't
Right,
see
it
why.
only take a few seconds.
There ain't nothing going on at Studio B besides I can tell you say when we open. Oh, that's what I want to bring up. That dude with the bike ride. He was featured in a paper. With the black
bike,
people.
the bike ride tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not necessarily a tour.
Well, when they have
he be
their
saying
lights
it's a
up,
tour.
yeah, but he don't
but
be touring.
Yeah, they be
ride
drinking and
bikes.
riding,
Oh,
I'm trying to help him with that.
Oh, no.
Oh, I don't care, Nick. I love you, brother. I love all y'all. But, you know, ain't no historical tour. I say it because in the words of Nene Leaks, I say what I say.
All right, so look. My homie here, Mac, is about to do an interview. He's doing, you stick around, Ray. Stick around.
What's up, brother? How you doing? Yeah.
Mac is hosting the Mac Hour on WBOK.
Yeah, you got your own show.
When is the show coming?
Manny Fresh, man.
Yeah, I remember that. Thursday, April 6th, 7 to 9.
You know who birthday that is?
Dark Hour, Thursday, April 6th, 7 to 9.
Who birthday that is?
You're going to have a good show that day.
Who birthday that is?
The Queen was born that day.
Which one? Mary J. Blige?
No, her birthday. Well, actually, her birthday's in January.
Lil Kim?
He trying.
The Queen.
Yeah.
He trying.
Yeah.
Beyonce?
Yo, DC.
Boy on the line.
Who, Madania? Okay, can he? Okay, let's do him first.
Yeah.
Do I press the button that's
Just
lighting
one
up?
song and then come back? One song?
You can do it right now.
I'm gonna do him first.
Do I press the talk button?
And then back.
Excellent.
How we do it?
Press the lighting up button?
I got it. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Just plug him in? All right. Thanks, Madania, for calling in.
Button.
Huh?
Hit the top button whenever you're ready. Not right now.
Oh,
Okay,
the top, the number one at the top, right
Yeah,
here, right?
okay.
Okay.
Cross your one.
This is my first time pressing the button.
I see you. Look at Oshun. You was like, I was like, see you.
Oh, welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show on WBOK, 12:30 a.m., y'all. Thank you for tuning into a show for the millennial voice. I'm your host, DC Paul.
Don't never get nothing wrong.
Don't get nothing on you.
No, not
Drinking
doing
that
nothing wrong, no.
Call me a nonsense.
I'm DC Paul, the Joe Jackson of radio. Be here on time. I'll get your ass spanked, goddammit. I can say God. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so, but who's my co-host to my right side?
Yo, this is Leak from the Leak, the street historian, no Tours.
Leak? I'm gonna call you Leak from here on out.
You know that's my family name.
Leak.
Leak. Oh, Leak. All right, so he leaking, he's soaking wet. So, and to my left side, who you is?
Hi, everybody. It's the one and only Queen Oshun. Please follow me on all social medias at Oshun SL11, especially on Instagram. You will see all my positive quotes and pictures of animals.
Girl, you ain't got no followers.
I don't. That's why I need to get them up.
Yeah, follow her. She could use it.
I could.
So we all could use some more follows on Instagram to make you feel good. I recently boned somebody who had 12,000 Instagram followers, and it was so gratifying. I can say it on the record. It was so gratifying. I felt like there were 12,000 people that were jealous of me at that moment. But I'm just gonna leave it at that. Over in the booth. Over in the booth. Okay, but
Who still use Twitter?
Who still use Twitter?
Don't do that, boy. Don't do that.
But what we really want to know
Donald
is
Trump.
what's the most number of Instagram followers any of you? Okay, never mind. I wasn't gonna bring
That should be a day question. Like, what's your Instagram followers?
How many?
If we do not
You ever
have a
go on
show
somebody
next
with
week,
2,000 plus Instagram followers?
if we do not have a show next week, it was nice.
No, I can say I know what I can say. She said we can talk about sex. It's after 7. Actually, it's after 8. So I really could go in.
No.
But I'm not. This is still what's going on out here. We'll be talking about local news topics, talking points, things that's going on out here. And what's really going on out here is my man Mac got a new show on WBOK Thursdays at what time, my man?
From 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Same. Okay. And it's called the Mac Hour, huh?
The Mac Hour.
So what's your show about, brother?
Know the hip hop culture. To put it something up in all, in the phrase, know the hip hop culture.
Nice. You got somebody mentioned one of your connects. Who you know? I don't mean to make you name drop, but I mean somebody was like, he knows somebody.
Here?
I don't know.
I mean,
You connected, ain't you?
a little something.
A little something? Okay, wait, he's a gentleman. But tune in to this station, WBOK 12:30 a.m. on Thursdays from 7 to 9. Are you a millennial?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Don't say it like you ashamed of it.
No,
You
I'm
gotta be
just,
proud to be millennial. And you're making moves in the city?
Yeah, making film
Okay,
moves. I got
nice.
a podcast. Podcast really started this. You know what I'm saying? The podcast is the Takeover podcast where we had, like I said, it started wanted to see different artists, their background, their story, and now WBOK has gave me the chance to actually play the music now.
That's dope.
So I'm blessed.
It's all be radio friendly music.
Yeah,
Because the FCC fines ain't nothing to play with.
Nah, it's gonna be radio, but I mean, you know, it's gonna be radio.
Okay. Are you born and raised here in New Orleans?
San Juan.
San Juan, nice.
Frenchman.
Where your people from? Frenchmen and what?
Don't.
Frenchman and Village.
Oh, we might be cousins.
Because stop trying to be funny. 7 Ward. So hold on, wait.
We all know that everybody in New Orleans is like 3 people that move from down
It ain't
there.
that
You know,
much.
If we ain't related, I went to high school with somebody you know. I promise you.
I'm pretty sure we do.
Yeah, you have a Misbelief store. I know you ain't. You just joining us, but like this is the Misbelief radio show. You know what the Misbelief is?
The
fruit.
Fruit.
Mm-hmm. You got a store.
All kind of trees.
There you go.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
I mean, my homie Brian, he used to where he stayed at.
Brian Brown.
No.
Okay.
Why is everything weird?
All right, I'm sorry. It's just a small set. I thought we knew the same Brian.
I do know
You're right.
Brian Brown.
He an artist?
Yeah.
Everybody knows.
That's
What up,
Twin.
Brian Brown? Yeah, Twin. He was here on the show
My
a few
dog.
weeks ago. Man, that's my dog too.
That's my dog,
What up, Brian?
too.
What up, C Freedom? But back to your Misbelief.
Yeah, nah, well, B had a Misbelief, like he had a tree, like right outside the porch. His mom used to run it, but we used to like jump on the bus. The only we could get up on the shed to jump on the tree to get it. And I bust my behind a couple times
There you
too,
go.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm a Misbelief soldier.
That's a Misbelief story for that ass.
San Juan Rebel.
By the way, after 7 days, you can say ass. You bust your ass
That
climbing
too.
trees, man. So look,
Yeah.
make sure you get you a cup of the Misbelief punch on your way out.
What's in that Misbelief punch though?
It's a cocktail. I can say it's a cocktail.
Yeah.
Get you. I can't say that. All right. It's a punch.
It's a
I
punch.
said it already. It's
a strong punch.
Yeah.
Don't be saying too much.
It's very misbelieving.
It's
Very
misbelieving.
misbelieving.
Okay.
Make sure y'all tune into the Mac Hour Thursday nights from 7 to 9. He's gonna be talking about New Orleans hip hop culture. It's music and talk, right?
Yeah, the goal is to play more music because we talk already. I mean, people, I'm just trying to get to the ears. I'm trying to get, you know what I mean?
That's real.
Wayne ain't the only rapper from the city that go hard.
You should have my boy Ray Wimley play his music or have him as a guest when you really talk, because he's the truth. He's hip hop in New Orleans. Come alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So thank you so much for showing up, man.
For sure. I appreciate y'all, man.
Anytime you want to come back, bro, I rocks with you.
For sure.
You're a millennial. You cool as F.
Yeah.
We'll take it. I can say that.
Say that. Well, man, y'all make sure y'all tune in.
Well, we got
7 to 9
you.
Every Thursday and then every Monday, my podcast, the Takeover Podcast, thetakeover.com. And yeah, after football is doing, that's how we gonna rock.
Nice.
For sure.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate y'all.
So my man Madania Graves from One Social is on the line with his One Social Weekly Sound Select. Madania, you ready to talk to us, homie? You there? What up, Madania?
Hey,
Where you at?
Madania.
Hold on. First of all, where's you at that you're too busy to be here on a radio show? What is you doing? Oh, the Houston Binola? You doing the Houston Binola thing, or what's happening? Okay, nice. But now you better get this work, brother. I love it, man.
Yeah. Let me know if you need a photographer for that event, though.
Or an assistant.
Or an MC host. You know what all of us do already. So you better keep it in the family, brother. So you got some talking points for us, huh? And you got a song for us? What you got with the One Social Weekly Sound Select? Donnie Houston?
Donnie Houston.
He said that's family.
He said that's fam. Nice. Small world. Didn't we tell you the city? The world is smaller than the city, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, I go out there and say it first. Yes, I feel like gentrification has started more of these festivals. I feel like a lot of them don't make sense. I feel like instead of having all these different festivals, we should compile a lot of them into one.
The thing about that is these festivals make a lot of money for this city, and there are plenty things to be festive about, whether it's the crabs or fried chicken, there's a beignet fest, there's a king cake fest. I kind of get it. I went to an April Fool's Fest earlier today. By the way, shout out to Chicken's Kitchen Catering over in Marrero on the West Bank. They had a Fool's Fest, first annual Fool's Fest. I kind of get it. You can put the name festival on anything. It don't have to be multiple days. It don't have to be multiple locations. You can have a party and call it the Backyard Fest. You know what I mean? So, and nothing wrong with putting the word, in my opinion, nothing wrong with putting the word festival on an event to attract people and get the city some money.
Well, so I would like to just jump in and say that New Orleans has a strong cultural economy, and with musicians and artists, and you know the festivals do a lot to support these artists who depend on these gigs for their
for
their livelihood.
For the city, not necessarily for the artists.
But the artists are in the city too. So,
yeah, but I mean, you got these festivals that book artists from other cities. So the city still profits from the festival. I don't know if that trickles down to individual local artists. But
I think because you need people to produce it, you need people to work it. So I think it does affect the local economy. But also, we also have to realize that New Orleans has a rich culture, and that culture is not just, you know, it's a lot. It's Hispanic, it's Latino, it's Irish, it's German, it's French. It's so much. So there's so much to celebrate in New Orleans, and because in our culture we celebrate life. Mm-hmm. It's just we want to celebrate it all the time, I guess. Okay, yeah.
126.
Well, we got at least one for every weekend.
I'm gonna say at least 100.
I was so close.
And do you have the dates for festival season? You know, like what dates, how long festival season runs? True. This is true. So why is it a bad thing?
Well, actually, what's starting to happen is the more and more we get festivals, the harder it is to sponsor.
Right.
So that's one of the downfalls of having.
Why is it harder? You would think that since there's more opportunities for more sponsors, I mean, you get 3 sponsors for this one, you get 2 different sponsors for the next one. Like, how is it harder for sponsors? Tell me. Mm-hmm. To spread that, okay. I see that.
And also, a cap. Right.
No, I don't. Cause here's the thing: all of these festivals don't go several years. You know, like some of these festivals were like I did. I don't want to name drop some festivals that didn't make it, but some theater, some fringe theater festivals that only did 1 or 2 years, changed their name,
but I think
still didn't make it.
That's the point I was trying to make. Like the thought is there, and the festival is there, but if you don't have great execution for said festival, why not get together with people from the other festival down the street and come together?
Well, if the theme of your festival is different than their festival, I mean, I get it. If your festival is successful, you could do a gutter punk festival, and if it's successful, do it again next year. You know what I mean? Like, but if it's a dud, take all them gutter punks back to under the bridge. We ain't have no need for y'all to be playing music. Okay, listen, I ain't. There's nobody in particular, nobody specific, but you know what a gutter punk is. You know where they be.
Well, actually, they're not under the bridge anymore. They're camped out on Esplanade. You didn't hear that from me.
Yeah, Esplanade is a nice street. Why wouldn't you want to come on Esplanade?
Yeah.
Oh. Nope.
Did you, man? Because I heard, bro. I know fried chicken has to be fried to order. It was a 1-day festival. It was long. I didn't go. long lines. It was hot out there. But this year they've expanded it to, was it 2 or 3 days? 2 days?
I think it's 2 days, and they moved the location to the river.
Which is a good idea. You get some of that breeze blowing off the water. It won't be as hot.
But no, honestly, the Fried Chicken
is so
Festival was a
important.
great idea, great concept,
Great idea.
great marketing. And I think what a lot of people don't realize is, I mean, it takes a lot to put on a festival.
Mhm.
So that was their first year, and they had like thousands of people there. So this year, I know they're going to blow it out the water. So
What
it's
it
gonna be
boils
great.
down to is a good idea needs just as good logistics. You have a great idea, but you got to make it come to fruition and be that great. And I knew when that Fried Chicken Festival was 1 day last year, I was like, this ain't gonna work.
It's not enough.
This ain't gonna work. I heard. I ain't gonna say I'm surprised that they brought it back for a second year, but like that's how festivals work. You do one first year, you see how it goes. Okay, next year we gotta do better. Add another day to it. Bring it somewhere else. I'm looking forward to seeing what the Fried Chicken Festival will be for the third year.
Yeah, and this year, hopefully I can get a thigh, a wing, a breast, something. Cause you know.
Because when you get to the booth, they were so
Yeah,
down.
man. You know, you gotta logistics are important. So, but what you got for the for the One Social Weekly Sound Select? Who you bringing us? The Elliot Love?
That
Love
boy
dude,
good.
man. Love that dude. He's so talented, man, and hard working, man. I thought I worked hard. I thought I was a Steve Harvey in New Orleans. No,
That is-
Elliot Love got that work.
I don't think you want to use Steve Harvey right
At
Well, I
all.
mean, because Steve Harvey worked hard. That's all it is. But so what song you got by Elliot Love? And what this song is you driving off for us? Run and Hide. Okay. I believe I'm gonna like this. I like Elliot Love already, man. That's good enough for me. Tell me it's one of his songs. You know what? It's in the rotation for the Misbelief radio show already. Already. Easy. So listen, we're finna go to break. We're gonna play that song by Elliot Love. We're gonna play one more. We're here at WBOK 1230 AM for the Misbelief radio show. I'm your host, DC Paul. My man Malik Bartholomew, the Sphinxtorian, is here.
now. The whole government.
I got no warrants. Ain't nobody confused. My girl Oshun, I should say her government too, but she don't play that.
It will be smoking the city.
Just Ray is still in the studio with us, man. When we come back, we're going to talk to him some more. And also over in the booth, Mastermind and that boy Neville. I'm going to just call you Neville. By the way, this is Elliot Love. What's the name of the song? Run and Hide. Elliot Love, man. I rocks with you.
Shout out to you.
Come on, Elliot.
Yo, is Ray gonna spit some more after we come from break?
You want to do some more? You want to pick up
It don't
some?
matter, man.
How you feel?
You feel good.
Because
It's on
we-
the show.
we-
Well, do we have
So
more,
what do you
we have
do?
more what's going on out here talking points? I feel like we're out of those. We got,
Let me see.
sure
We have
I have Martin's Dead Neck to play, but we got almost
We got time.
40 minutes.
yeah. So we have
He got some out there, though.
Yeah, out there. What's out there?
The-
That's out here. No, this is local right here.
Yeah.
no, he had some written on his paper.
Well, we can
Yeah.
still go with the local stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's something.
What happened with Steve Harvey?
Well, lately he's going back and forth meeting with Donald Trump, and it's
And I
really,
respect
and
it.
also he told Snoop Dogg and T.I. not to criticize the president. So right now he has him and the black community are not seeing eye to eye.
Correct.
So there's a lot of people that are really criticizing, especially when you tell T.I. and Snoop Dogg. First of all, he said you shouldn't criticize the president, and the second thing he said was, y'all should be worried about because they're gonna try to get at y'all money or something. Pretty much he was saying if you talk about them, they're gonna retaliate.
Right.
And I guess you should be scared. And of course, T.I. and Snoop like we ain't never scared.
Because they
Yeah,
real.
exactly. So I mean, Steve just been doing some. I don't know.
The most. The absolute most.
And also, I've heard some. Never mind. We don't know. We don't hear. But Steve Harvey does have a reputation of being very arrogant.
Yeah.
Especially with people who are not celebrities. Let's put it like that.
Because when we were on Family Feud, that's right, my family was on Family Feud for Essence Fest. We did not win because we're very flip-mouth people. And that didn't go well. But he was very Steve Harvey-ish.
That's a new word, Steve Harvey-ish. That's gonna be the new word for the week. The new word for the week is Steve Harvey-ish. So we need to find some. So we have
He
one.
sure has Miss Sherry. Miss Sherry says Steve Harvey has
Oh,
lost a lot
excellent.
of fans. He sure has.
So any other, okay, they have the art district openings, but that should be wrapping up right about now. I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah, French Quarter Fest coming up.
Yeah, we can talk about French Quarter Fest.
We can talk about the national holiday known as Oshun's birthday.
You can talk about that, but that's up to you in DC. So, French Quarter Fest, the bike ride. I gotta know the name of their Instagram too, so I gotta pull that out. Anything for the, we gotta do bats, neck.
Yeah, that's when they played.
Neck. Yeah, my handwriting is horrible. I had a lot of national news because there's so much that went on this week that it was just crazy. The Bourbon Street expansion.
That is
they're gonna say they're gonna fix the street, so we can talk about the Bourbon Street article. Can you pull that up so we can have that Bourbon Street? I think that'll be good because after that I gotta do the
Bourbon Street will look like. We'll see what Bourbon Street will look like after major.
The only problem I have with that is I understand that they were talking about the infrastructure. Well, we're gonna talk about it, but infrastructure under Bourbon is old. However, this whatever their money they were supposed to use is for security. So how does that secure Bourbon Street? I'm real confused on that.
This has nothing to do with securing Bourbon Street. This has everything to do with paving a road.
For Red, Crab, Rockaway. New Orleans. We can talk about events that happened, but I don't think we should talk about. Oh, I forgot to put that Andrew Bell.
That's what you wanted to do.
Yeah, Andrew Bell. So we got enough talking points. We talked about Super Sunday. So we have Andrew Bell. We got Bourbon Street next segment. The bike thing. I put French Quarter Fest and Sankofa and Ray at the top. So we got enough. That's taking the Bangas. That's a damn shame that I know. One shout out to Tariana Tank Ball and her Bangas. I love y'all. Y'all in Oxford, Mississippi. After y'all finish performing, please don't stay. Get back on the road. Get back to Louisiana.
And come bless us with that voice, girl.
Yeah, boy. Shout out to Taking the Bangas. Hold on.
It's not quick.
It's not quick. It's not theme parks. DC knew it. I forgot the name. I forgot the name of the song.
They come look for it.
It's their little Jamaican joint. And that's when we put up Blake and them bike ride club.
I don't think this Bourbon Street thing is a good idea at all. Why would you do this? And then they don't even have a date when they're going to start.
Okay, so we have a list. We got everything squared away.
What up, Facebook Live? I'll talk to y'all. I'm not sure to talk about.
What's the name of the song, DC? They're taking.
Well, this is Eggs Over Easy. But
Eggs Over Easy.
Yeah. This was on Queen
favorite
Sugar.
meal today.
This is one of my favorite songs by them. It's on Queen Sugar the last season. Also, so this upcoming Thursday, this upcoming Thursday, I'm headlining at the Howlin' Wolf on North Peters. Show at 8. I go up. I'm the third in the very beginning of the show. They got an opener, feature, and then me, the headliner, and I'm funny.
The headliner.
Facebook Live. If you'd like to do a great historical walking tour of New Orleans, the French Quarter Tremaine, contact me
like that,
at
right?
Nola Tours. That's no KNOW Nola Tours. So you want a tour?
I love this song.
You should do more areas, Malik. You should do more areas. Like more packages.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna do like French Quarter tour, Tremaine tour.
Esplanade Ridge right there.
Esplanade?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of historical things on Esplanade, but, especially when I pair with a biking company and a transportation
Because
company.
they have that the bike tour that go up.
Yeah, so that's in the works too. Yeah. Not too much on Facebook Live. I don't even know about it.
Jocking my style.
Yeah.
I love this
bike.
song.
We know.
Get up and bike. Get up and ride Nola. So that's what it is. Get up.
This should have been a single. Tank and the Bangers, Tavia, Josh, Joe.
They got the new album coming out.
The new album, that song, them hoes jealous, jealous. Oh, that's my shit.
They got a trap song on that.
That's my shit.
Yeah, I need to get their names. You know, so, DC, we got everything we need to finish the show. We got Ray Wimley. We can talk about the French Quarter Fest. We can talk about the...
we got Morton's Dead Nick.
Yeah, we got Nick.
You got the Nick.
We got Bourbon Street. We got something because, they redoing Bourbon
Morton's
Street.
Dead Nick. You can have that queued up. It's in the Misbelief folder. It's an MP3.
We got the Nick. They got a Bourbon Street.
Hello,
We also got Andrew Bell.
Bourbon Street what?
Well, they redoing Bourbon Street.
Okay.
And Oshun has that. And we have Andrew J. Bell.
Surprise me.
He don't care. April 2nd, 1842 was when
Yo, welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show. That was Eggs Over Easy by Tankin' the Bangas, my favorite local band, soon to be international band. But that song is awesome. I love that song. Like that's not one of these singles. I chose it from the album to put on to play on my show. It was it appeared on the episode of Queen Sugar.
Right.
So that's some more millennials from the city getting that work, making these moves, doing their thing. So this is the Misbelief Radio Show. I'm your host, DC Paul, and I don't know it all. I pretend to, but it's all a facade. And to my right side, who we got?
You have Malik from No Nola Tours. Please follow me on Instagram at No Nola Tours and get a historical walking tour whether you're a visitor or a native. Come holler at me.
He leaking. And then to his right, who we got?
Ray.
He refused to have a tagline. How, Ray? You can't make something up? Okay, fine.
He's right.
You just want to go by one word.
Ray.
To my left, what's your name is?
Hi everybody, it's me, Oshun. How y'all doing?
Fine. They can't answer you.
All right.
But over in the booth, my homie, what's your name, brother?
I'm Mastermind.
Mastermind. I'm saying always on time.
But I was late.
That's a trigger for me. Wait.
It's definitely a trigger.
She wasn't on time. I'm an overly punctual millennial. I'm one of the few. Are you also somebody who gets places early?
Yeah,
you were here before the show started too. I like that. Like if I'm booked somewhere, okay, this is my thing. I know millennials don't like to be early. I like to be early.
Well, I don't believe that. I just don't think we see things as urgent. You know what I'm saying? Because this is your show. And I used to host a show of my own and you don't know. And it's urgent to you for people to come on time.
Here's the thing. Even if I'm on somebody else's show, y'all know if I'm booked on your show, I'm there well before the doors open. I like to get a lay of the land, see what the audience looks like when they come. If I'm doing comedy, see what type of audience coming in, so I could cater my set to who's coming in. But also, I just think being prepared is very important. And I know that's not a millennial concept, but like I get here early, prepare, because I don't like.
I feel like that too. I feel like being on time, but I'm a millennial with a soul of a baby boomer. So
well, I love being on time, and also even though I didn't get this text message. I knew I had to be here before 7, so I always learned to be early is to be on time. To be on time is to be late.
That's come on now.
So I had to,
No, that's this brother here pledged an organization that taught him that. Shout out to Elvira.
What is color? When did color people time? When you start owning it?
I know, man, because we started owning it and not even ashamed of it. Like, yeah, I mean, I know it started at 7, but about 8:30 I'm gonna show up looking cute. Well, what if that's most of the show? You done miss a whole hour and a half because you want to be fashionably late. You want to dress like your homegirl. People still do that. They get dressed together.
Well, if I'm invited back, I think I can look into the African consciousness of time and how their belief system of what time is.
That's a good reason to invite you back. And I do feel like not just the African consciousness, but like I know in the Caribbean, they're very relaxed about everything, especially like time.
The Caribbean was the majority of Africans went to the
right. I know that's what I'm saying, but I mean, I don't
they influenced the culture.
I don't know if that's necessarily such an African concept. Well, you know what? You find out for us. I know when I was in Afghanistan, they had this thing called Inshallah, which in Arabic translates to like when God wills it, when God allows it. So it's like we had Afghan workers who would be like the janitors or the guys who were like changing light bulbs, and we're like, hey, when you gonna get to that light bulb change? He was like, Inshallah. No, I need to know what time you come into my office to fix this thing. I'm not just going for the. You know what? Whenever God lets me do it, yes, that's real. But when you're on this dime, you're on this time. You need to. I just how I feel. You need to. I'm a little more strict than most millennials, but I just feel like being punctual, being on time, being prepared, very important. What up, Ray?
Alright, it's cool. I'm just listening. You know, ain't nothing wrong. I got a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you probably can't make it everywhere on time.
No, you gotta be on time. You ain't gonna get nothing done.
So even with your kids, you're able to be punctual?
Yeah, I have to be.
Thank you, Ray.
But this is what, as far as an artist, anybody that want to grow in anything, you gotta utilize what's given. You know, because a lot of people that are talented, and I don't know why it's a stigma like that, but a lot of people are talented feel like they feel underappreciated. But I'm noticing as an artist, like, we are laxed about time, and people who are business seem to get more things and have more property and own more businesses because they take their time seriously. But that's an advantage that we need to, like, really start structuring and make it serious.
Absolutely. You can't say it. I can't say it enough. You can't say it enough, man. Your time is valuable. You can't get it back. And you should treat people who waste your time in any kind of way like somebody who's wasting something that you can't get back. Or worse than somebody who's wasting your money.
I do have an interesting concept.
What you got?
We talked about this. I think we do get caught up so much in time, especially when we start to move higher on whatever level they claim is a celebrity level or status, that we don't know, like, when the universe is sending something that we manifesting. So I think it's like almost a split between, okay, when do I, like today, right? Somebody was complimenting me about my work. It's, oh, Ray, I heard your CD. It was dope. It was dope. He told me that, like, straight for like 30 minutes. So I was like, man, okay, cool. Like, but I wanted to appreciate it because when people compliment you, I like to have gratitude because everybody complain about haters, so I want to complain about.
Yeah.
But then I saw G Herbo. I don't know if y'all know who G Herbo is, but he's a up and coming artist. He was on XSL, and I saw him, and I shook his hand, but he was brief. There was nothing about being brief, but I'm like, man, just the parallel of, like, when you get in a position, you feel like you have so many things to do and you want to touch so many people, but dang, you didn't touch so many people. So how do you know when something is meant?
Ain't nothing wrong with a touch and move. Touch and move, shake that hand, tap that shoulder. Thank you, brother. I got somewhere to be.
Okay, well, what if you was like, man, you know what? I want an idea. I want to create it to come around me, and we can build and we can expand something that's going to be great and touch to you.
Okay, well, let's set some. Or you mean if the creator sends something in your direction? Okay, I feel like.
How do you diagnose whether that's relevant?
Because I can get deep like this.
Right.
So I feel like your intuition, if something resonates with you as something that's meant for you, you go with that. Like that gut feeling. I'm a very intuitive and sensitive person. I'm willing to admit it. I cry at least once a day. Laugh if you want to.
He's
Laugh
a
if you want to.
Capricorn.
But that's
Are you a
not even a
Capricorn?
joke. I'm a
Okay.
Capricorn. You know, like just being in tune with let's say your emotions, but your soul, you know, and if something resonates with you, if God is telling you, you know what, pause for a second, listen to this person, have this conversation, exchange information, you know, I think you know when that's the thing. And honestly, it's not even like a concrete way to say when that's what it is, you know, but honestly, I feel like when you have a plan, and you know that this plan is God's plan, you stick with that plan. So you shake people's hand, you get what God sent them to give you, and you move on with that plan, you know, and you can deter this much. If you can't see me on the radio, I'm holding up 2 fingers, and it's just like a wee-wee, this much, right? But deter this much and get back on God's plan, and don't let people, like, pull you to the side and have too much of your personal time. This is me personally.
Exactly, because you cannot get time back, and you really just gotta get to understanding and learning and trusting your true voice in the inside. That voice that you hear all the time, and that being an entrepreneur or artist, you learn how to trust your instinct, and that sharpens. So when you hear or you meet and you encounter people, like I remember when I met DC Paul, and it was like an instant, like, we're cool. Like, it wasn't like, yeah. So you have to trust that inner energy and that inner voice that says, hey, because so somebody, you may have somewhere to go, and then somebody say, no, I really need to have a conversation with this person. So you have to trust that inner voice.
Yeah, and it's not the petty inner voice that be like, oh, such and such is attractive, let me stop and talk. No.
Right.
You gotta, if it resonates, and the word resonate is not just a superficial thing. It has to resonate with you in your soul and deep inside of you that's what you're supposed
And
to be doing.
let me tell you this, I'm notoriously known for being very cold-natured. And it's not because I'm a mean person, because people who know me know that I'm one of the most loving and genuine people that you will ever meet.
Get there with you.
Right. But let me tell you why. Because I feel like my energy and my space and my time is not something that you are just going to walk into.
Right.
That's true.
You are not just. I'm not going to give. I do not waste my time on what I call negative nouns.
You gotta open that door.
Because Oshun, she mean mugged me when she first met
It's
me.
everybody. I have this thing. I have this thing with negative nouns. I don't put my energy in negative people, places, or things.
And you should not. So, like, we talked about, like, respecting time and whatnot. I've been self-employed since, let's say, August of last year. Because, you know, before that, August of last year, a lot of people don't know that. I used to work regular job. I used to do IT for Oshun. I used to be working computers from 9 to 5, and then from 5 until...
Could you imagine, though, him behind the desk?
Like, me behind the desk, like, really have regular-ass job. I was regular-ass job Darren.
Sure was.
I was Darren for so long, and then I would turn off Darren and do DC Paul from when I clock out until whenever. But as of August, since I've just been like, I just do DC Paul, you know, Darren is a person, but DC Paul is the business, right? So I feel like that's when I really started treating my time like a commodity, like a commodity.
It's your money, yeah.
You know, like I wake up. Here's the thing, I lost that job with Oshun because I was having problems making it to work on time. And it probably was because I didn't want to wake up early and go to work for somebody else. Because nowadays, I wake up before the sun. I'm like up at 6.
It's the weirdest thing.
It's the weirdest thing. I would text you. I'll be on Facebook, but I'd be in my head like, what? Because I'm working for me now. What can I do now to like make this money and build this brand and push it forward? And I shared this article on Facebook. Millennials are obsessed with side hustles because they're all we got. And I feel like our generation has kind of realized that being your own boss, like not retiring from somebody else's company, working for yourself, is really I'm not going to say the most fulfilling thing, a very fulfilling thing. What you got?
Well, just to piggyback off that, you know, we saw our parents, they work jobs and stuff like that, but to really build your own legacy, your own brand, because you really can't build anything working for somebody else. When you work for other people, you're building for them. But when you take it back with like the side hustle, you know, people are like, wow, you know, you're a photographer, you have a tour guide company, but I've learned that you have to build for yourself, and that's what I'm currently doing. So, you know, I agree with everything DC. And honestly, if I wake up at 10 or if I wake up at 9, I feel like I missed most of my day. I feel guilty.
9 o'clock is like, oh man.
Let me tell you, this one right here on my right, he will call me or text me at 7:45, 8 o'clock, and he know my room.
And what's funny is she go to work at 8:30, so why are you not already up at 7:45?
Don't worry about what time I gotta be.
This is what I'm saying. I could even bring you. I could be at your house before you wake up, and you be ready to. I can take you to work. I'll be dressed. I will probably have breakfast already. I might have smoked one.
I got your breakfast.
Yeah, man. So this article says that when it comes to side hustles for millennials, extra cash is far from the whole story because we didn't invent the second job or the side hustle. We just branded it.
Correct.
Which I really agree with. Like, you know, people's mama been doing hair on the side. Your daddy been, you know, with his, my daddy, Lord, God rest his soul, side hustle was his thing. We didn't see him, so he was a G out here. We didn't see him, he was working details.
And shout out to social media for
helping
the brand ourselves.
But I'm just saying, like, even, I feel like all of our parents had a little something extra they was doing. They was doing hair, they was doing shovel plates, you know, like whatever their extra skill was. So it's not like we invented side hustles.
They put it in us that there was no limit. We just took that no limit and just...
Because when it comes to a side hustle, you gotta have a name for your landscaping business, or your T-shirt printing business. You gotta have a name. The name has to be catchy, and you gotta brand it to make it an actual money-making side hustle. And that's kind of what we figured out. You know what I mean? What you got, Ray?
I mean, side hustle. What put me in this situation was just so funny because I was talking to Didi again. I was asking him, man. I was working as a tutor after I graduated from University of New Orleans, and I got laid off from my job, and I needed some money, and then I came to her, and I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to be a trash man. They make $100 a day, and then I'm going to be able to do what I do on the side. She broke out, and she started laughing, but I was like, I'm serious, because I want to be able to have enough money in my bank account that I want to fund my side hustle, which would be rapping.
Mm-hmm.
But she said if you do, you know, your rapping part-time, you're going to get part-time results. And I kind of like resonated with that because I'm like, man, we put so much energy into somebody else, like you were saying, 40 hours a week. But people not willing to work 40 hours a week in themselves, just the dynamic of that. How could you even statistically be able to sustain something on less time than you can if you working for somebody else? So I agree. Like, But it goes back to, I see the correlation. If you look at a lot of people that's poverty stricken, and this is not everybody, but a lot of them are working in jobs that they hate, then that correlates into how they manage their time. I'm not gonna be at McDonald's on time. I'm not. I ain't worried about cooking grease and burgers and all that at 8 o'clock in the morning if I gotta be there. But if I wanna be an artist and I got an opportunity to do a radio show like Misbelief, you know what I'm saying? Or I get to go down and do Frenchman, then I'm gonna be there on time because I understand it and I love to do it.
Because when you work for yourself, it's not a 9 to 5. It is a 24/7. It is a 25/8. Like you have to sleep that ish, right?
Yeah.
Like that's your livelihood. So that story you told about telling your wife you want to be a garbage man, and like she was like the one who I heard that story. Excuse me. On was a documentary or some cameras follow you?
Oh yeah, my homie Jerome Bailey. That was Dilla graduate. I had
God, why do we have to do that every time? I only got 2 hours.
Yes.
One show with
I only got 2 hours on the radio.
And I just want to point out that
get.
Jerome Bailey, who's doing big things in media production in Houston, Texas, a young under 25 graduate, a master's graduate of Columbia University journalism school.
Nice.
He is a brother of
What up, Jerome? I don't even know you, Jerome, but I'm proud of you, man. And you know what? Next time we say your name, we ain't gonna do a chant before we say it. We're just gonna be like respect to Jerome Bailey, brother Jerome.
So go
But
back to
I was saying, like, you know, so that was a video I saw online, and they were interviewing you, and you told that story about how you told your wife you wanted to do that, but she was the one who, like, she was like your backbone, pretty much. Like, she was like your support system. So much about you, man. I'm like, oh man, I wish I had a bae or even somebody who would tell me like, no, don't do no stupid stuff like that. Follow your dream. That's beautiful, and that's a very millennial type of relationship to have, right? Like let's not retire from the X, Y, and Z. Like, let's build this empire, this independent empire, and go for it. And like, shout out to Black Love, man. Black Love matters.
You know, Black Unity.
Black unity. Somebody say something?
Miss Sherry said, "This is my first time seeing Ray, and I'm telling y'all that young brother is going."
What up, Miss Sherry? That's Martin. That's Martin Brad's Bradford mom. Her and I, we just real life friends on Facebook nowadays. Like,
I know,
Miss Sherry,
too.
when you come in town, I feel like me and you Martin gonna chill at home. Me and you gonna hang a little bit. We're gonna go see Ray on Frenchman on the Friday.
Yeah. Oh, tonight. We're gonna be there tonight.
Where you at tonight?
We on Frenchman Street tonight. Malik told me it was nobody out there. I didn't hold down the spot because Ben booked by another person that plays with Harbinger Project, and Josh Smith had other things they had to do. But tonight we gonna be there and possibly featuring somebody from CoolNasty.
Oh, really? I'm gonna have to come on. I'm gonna end up on Frenchman Street.
And I want to say, Mama Bats, you can follow me as well.
I
feel real talk. I'm a good person, Mom.
Listen, I'm funny and witty. He got the history for you, but you want the funny and the wit. So we're finna go on break. We're gonna play one song on this break. I'm gonna run to the restroom. But when we come back, man, we're gonna play my man Martin Bats Bradford.
Y'all give us a call with that punch.
Yeah, man, I forgot. 504-260-9265. Call us. You can get you a free 2-liter Misbelief punch for your weekend gathering. It'll get it lit. But when we come back from break,
I'm about to go to the bathroom and call for the.
You gonna call from your cell phone? Hey, anybody else calling? But listen, we got some more when we come back, yo. This is the Misbelief Radio Show on WBOK 1230 AM with your host DC Paul and all of my homies. We'll be right back.
We'll be okay.
We'll be okay. You know what? We're running this. I gotta run though.
He leaking.
He leaking for real.
He leaking for real. So yo, no, honestly, you got. I think Ray should close us out with something, you know, because I know we have like normally put on something, but I think Ray should give us
a little word.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I got a song I could do.
I'm sitting here reorganizing DC show.
He gonna turn his ass.
This is probably my last time co-hosting.
No, that's okay. I thought my first time was my last time. Look at go.
She's still here.
And I'm still here.
And we're doing a Sankofa session together if we have time.
Yeah.
We're doing what's that? So Sankofa is an Adikran, West African symbol. We can talk about. You've been to Studio B, right?
Yeah, but I haven't seen all of it.
You and your wife can come through with me and I give you all
it's a word on
right.
It's a word on symbol in the Twa language, and it means to go back and get it, basically.
Yeah. So understand your history and who you are. to move forward. So it's a real cool symbol. And a lot of people have it tattooed on them and stuff like that. So, but yeah, you and your wife and your babies come through. I don't know if your babies in that they don't cry out for everything stage yet, but you know.
We're making it work, yo. We come back and we'll play that next cool session, and it'll be 9 o'clock.
Right.
Something like it. Y'all tuning in?
Yeah.
We doing pretty good. We in the swinging thing.
I know, it's fun today.
I'm swinging my thing.
DC in this word swinging his thing. I don't know what's going on with DC Paul right now.
You know what's going on. I'm in the swinging things.
I'm about to
swinging
get
things.
some punch.
I'm drinking this Misbelief punch, so the thing is swinging like you don't even believe. Thing swinging. Yeah. I said it. You having fun, Ray?
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying the show. I like it. It's a cool vibe. I like how it's set up. I ain't never been in no studio like this before.
Let me get Sean on the video.
I know, Sean.
Someone doing this video over there.
Sean also, man, married, committed man.
Yeah, man. Shannon, tell her I love you.
Ooh.
Oh, that brother don't mind sharing his love with his wife. That's man. I'm so
Come on,
man.
Black Love.
Why can't hand me some black love, huh? Where you at? Okay, I ain't trying to solicit.
Don't.
But black love is beautiful.
Black Love is definitely beautiful. Black Love is, but I don't mind Afro-Cuban love.
That's still black.
I don't mind.
Oh, are we back?
Yeah, it's on.
Hot up.
We back?
No.
Oh, they playing somebody else stuff. Let me find out. Let's find out what they playing. What song this is you playing right now? Who? Judgment Day by... Oh, that sounds like Love 504. That's Kirk Bush, yep. And who that was you played before that? Best of Me by... I feel like that was... I don't want to say the wrong name. Email your MP3 to TheMisbelief@gmail.com. Tag it with your artist name, the name of your song. What up, Miss Sherry? Miss Sherry want a sip of this punch? Believe me, mama, you got all the punch you want.
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah, man, your son, he ain't much of a drinker. Shout out to you for not raising an alcoholic, but you can have as much as you want. What up, Shantasia? I'm laughing. I'm talking to Martin Mama, and I hope Martin gets to watch this and read this later. So he could be like, "You was talking to my mama like that? Yeah, she cool as F. He gonna be jealous. He gonna be jealous. He gonna be so jealous.
He gonna be so jealous. You know he got that only child syndrome.
He not the only child.
I know that. So he act
How
like
he got
with his mama.
he got a syndrome.
He act like that with his mama, like his mama only belonged to him.
Man, I had shared this article about how whipping your kids ain't supposed to happen no more. She was like, shit, I beat they ass. Look how they turned out. I was like, you right. You right.
You talking about?
Tell Sean, come on, grab his camera, man. You know what? I'm going to do two things at once. I'm going to show the Facebook Live. Are we back? I can't hear it. Hey, you guys. This is the Misbelief Radio Show with your host, DC Paul. Here. Episode 7, having a good time, man.
Very good time. Very organic.
So much
today.
fun. I love doing this show, man. I'm really thankful to Miss Susan Henry and WBOK for giving me this show. I've been trying my hardest to almost cross the line about what I can say. Okay. You know, I say everything except what I can't say, and I guess that's the magic of how this show happens. You know, we're here. We got 11 minutes left. Who my co-hosts are?
This is Malik of No Nolo Tours, Frozen Photography.
And on the right, the left side?
Oshun of nothing. I don't. Yeah.
And over in the booth? Nice to meet you. And our special guest for the week, Ray Wimley. Thank you so much, man. So we got my man Martin Bass Bradford. He can't be here tonight because he's in a show at Southern Red Theater. That's Sweet Bird of Youth. I'm going to see it tomorrow at 3. Rain or shine. I don't care what the weather look like. I'm going. You going to Devin? Sweet Bird of Youth is a Tennessee Williams play. It's at Loyola at 3. You going to?
Yeah, I'm going to go.
We're going to go check out Martin and Joseph, man. I hear, from what I heard, they doing their thing. I know Martin does his thing every time. But he recorded his favorite segment is Dead Neck, well, he gets to give that neck to somebody who deserves it. And we go ahead. He pre-recorded it. Thank you so much, Morton. Thank you, just because he likes doing this show, man. That's my homie. That's my N-word. So go ahead, man. Play that neck for Morton. There you go. It's mine. That's you. This is mine.
His voice on the radio.
Love it.
This is the first time I actually heard his voice on the radio.
He knew what he doing. Good radio voice, Morton. You told me I had one. You knew you got one. I love it. Y'all can't hear it. He's going in already.
He's so into it.
All right, Morton. You better censor yourself. Oh, bring it. I thought it was. This is good, Morton. Do this every week that you can't be here. I love it. Next producing statement.
We gotta do a mama section. We gotta have them on the radio. We have to make plans to have them. Your mama, my mama, and her.
Mm-hmm.
We have to.
Miss Sherry, my mama live in Dallas. Her mama live in the city, but me and Morton connect because we love our mamas, and our mamas ain't here in the city, but they gotta like keep up with what we doing through the phone, through social media. But as soon as you and my mama in town, how would we hear it here?
Yeah, it's on.
Right here and right here on my show. Mark my words. I don't care. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you.
Who's going to be on
in fact, Morton can be somewhere else. Morton can be somewhere else while it's happening. He's going in right now, by the way. You got to tune in to WBOK1230am.com or the app. You can listen to it right now.
Yes, I do. You sure do. I would love that. We have to do a mama show. My mama love it. His mama love it.
We're definitely doing it, yeah.
We gotta.
Yeah, man. And what would we be without our mamas?
I really love my mama. She's my special girl. Bill O'Reilly.
You can't hear what he's doing, but he going
Rachel
in.
Dolezal and Bill
like
O'Reilly.
He does. Rachel Dolezal and Bill O'Reilly getting that neck. His sexual harassment of himself. Not nectified. Martin. Oh my goodness. That's my nigga. That's my nigga. I can say it on Facebook Live, goddammit. That's my homie. It's not on, right? It's off? It's off? Good. That's my nigga. Nectified.
You going to chill party?
Where? At his house? Probably not. Probably not. I've been out too long today. Take my ass inside.
TD Maxine Waters. That's why
TT Waters had a James Brown wig on. I thought that was funny. He was like, I can't listen to her because she got a James Brown wig on. I was like, oh shit. Racist but funny. My favorite combination.
Damn.
You gonna have like 5 minutes to think over session, or you?
You can briefly, like for the people on Facebook, just briefly talk about, because I don't need but like 4 minutes.
No, just get the facts.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
My TV.
Poo ass.
You gotta perform tonight? You gotta go home and wrap your throat and take some baby girl.
I'm going home.
I gotta
Not saltines.
I gotta watch Colin tonight.
I wish y'all were listening to what he's going in. He's going in. We gotta the Facebook Live need content because they can't read the silence right now.
Oh,
Sorry, you're not listening. I can't hear it, but my nigga Morton, this man's ideas.
Yeah.
And the way he get them out. Fly with Bats podcast. Check it out. He goes uncensored.
Yeah.
And when he goes
so
uncensored,
passionate.
he's like, he's a good brother, man. I'll be having a good collective of people on my show, man. Wait, nectarine and nectism. It's not nectism.
Oh, come on.
He gonna take my whole last 10 minutes, huh?
Miss Sherry said she can hear him.
Oh, you can hear it? Nice. Good. You hear him through the... You hear him through the... I love Morton. What he said, nectified, and what's the other one?
Nectarism.
Nectarism. Petty. You petty, Morton. Not he ugly. Oh, man. Nice. The Morton Bass Bradford. Did he happen to have his own music playing? Did he do that on his own? That boy knew what he was doing, man. And he
know your clap.
2 new words.
Know your clap.
It was nectified.
And
what was the other one?
Necatism.
Morton.
Neck.
Boy, that's not my new favorite segment. Giving people that neck. All right, so this has been the Misbelief Radio Show. We're going to go out on what we always go out on our Sankofa session. We got 3 more minutes left. Who doing it?
Yo,
so the Sankofa session is where we meditate and look back on something that's not a millennial thing.
Yeah, Morton brings us up and we bring
right.
it down.
Morton get us all riled up and woke, and then we take a breather and we meditate on something that happened before us. So, Malik, what you got for the Sankofa session, brother?
So for the Sankofa session on the day, we have Homer Adolph Plessy. Homer Plessy was born in 1862, in March in 1862. And he lived in a time after the Civil War, which in New Orleans was actually like ground zero for the development, not just after the Civil War, but also for the development of black people and how we will move forward. And it makes sense because you had a big coalition of free people of color who were black. So Homer Adolph Plessy, he grew up, he was a trader, he did all these things in life, but he's best noted for was the Plessy versus Ferguson case. And it was a case that came together to challenge segregation. So these people, these free people of color who were concerned about these new segregation laws, challenged the law in like 1880, 1890. So they put this guy, and they put him on a train knowing he was going to be arrested, and Homer Plessy did not look black. He looked white. So when the conductor came to him, then he said, "Sir, are you a black man?" He said, "Yes." He said, "You have to move." He said, "I don't think I should move." So he said, "If you don't move, you're going to be arrested." And this case went all the way to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court ruled that you could have segregation in public places if it was separate but equal. So that was the law of America, separate but equal, until 1955, when Brown versus Board struck down this case, Plessy versus Ferguson. And every black lawyer, Thurgood Marshall and Howard University lawyers, their whole job was to gut Plessy versus Ferguson. So Plessy, this is actually New Orleans is ground zero for using the law to fight civil rights. Yeah. So we're going to talk about Homer Plessy. He has a plaque that is located by Noka on Press Street in Royal. So check it out. New Orleans History Sankofa session.
Thank you so much, Malik, man. Malik, the Sphinxtorian, man. He works at the Dillard Library, and I take it you just read books all day. You know all the history of everything, and I call you instead of Google. I'm like, Malik, how you turn the MP3 into an MP4? You'd be like, well, the history of that is. Yo, this has been the Misbelief Radio Show, episode 7, here on WBOK 1230 AM. We had so much fun. I'm your host, DC Paul. Who's to my right?
Yo, Malik, who get all the facts right. Sphinxtorian, please follow Nono Latour.
He will fact check you in live time. And to my left, who that is?
It's the one and only Oshun, the birthday girl. Yay, my birthday's Thursday, y'all.
Oh, and who's that in the booth?
Yes, at least he meant it.
I was very happy to be here tonight. It was my first night, y'all, and I hope to do lots more.
You'll be back next week, and the week after, and the week after, y'all. Yeah. So this is Be the Light by Karen Green. We're going to take it out on that song, y'all. Thank you for tuning in to the Misbelief Radio Show with your host, DC Paul, and all of my awesome, amazing millennial friends. Y'all will be here next week, same time, 7 to 9 on WBOK 12:30 a.m. Stay classy, New Orleans. So, second round, because that's how it's time to close the Facebook Live. Facebook Live. It's probably just you, Miss Sherry. You're probably the only one still tuning in.
We have like 9 people.
9 whole people?
Yeah.
Well, look. Come on. We're going to close it out. Come on.
In the hall.
In the light.
In the light.
Be the light.
Yeah, man.
I don't have on
We got the
mom
logo
jeans
and all the
today.
people in it. So she don't have on mom jeans. So
I can
listen.
sit in the front.
This has been episode 7 of the Misbelief Radio Show on
7 wall, hard head.
12:30 a.m. Also, thank you for tuning in to the Facebook Live, y'all. Introduce yourselves, man.
Mastermind. Hey, how you doing?
Ray, you know Ray, our special guest.
Great. Oshun.
Yo, Malik, no toys.
Yeah, and I'm your host, DC Paul.
Malik sounds great.
Same time, same place on WBOK 12:30 a.m.
WBOK.
or on at the website, on the app, on the Facebook Live, wherever you catch us, man. And shout out to our cameraman for the night, Sean Allen. Yeah, man. Much respect. Thank you so much. Bye, y'all. We gonna
Bye. Beso.
See y'all in French, man. Bring Wimley tonight.
Beso.